No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm in here with an eclectic mix of characters. I guess you could say one of them is wearing boots. How do you describe those boots?
These are Red Wing industrial boots, okay, for when I work in the factory.
How do you land upon that as the ideal footwear for a person who does almost no manual labor ever?
You don't know what kind of manual. Listen, I was in carpet cleaning before this. It was a hard work.
Most of your time is accounted for, I think, pretty well.
Well, 10 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying.
14 other hours a day. What do you do all day?
If you were doing manual labor in addition to all the streaming, that would be pretty incredible. And if you managed to keep it a secret, it just seems like it would be a poor use of your time.
Well, listen, these boots are lifetime guaranteed, so if I have to do manual labor in the future, I'm set.
Would you say that those boots are made for walking?
They're made for hiking through the factory.
What if someone told you that they were made for walking and that's just what they'll do? And that one of these days, those boots are going to walk all over you?
I'd probably assume you're making a reference to a song that I vaguely remember, but not enough to like drive off of. So yeah,
that is the case. But okay, why the new shoes?
I don't know. Why not? I thought they were cool. I like them. They're good boots.
But there's got to be somebody who like influenced you to rock those.
I just decided last time I was here, Lush was like, I can't believe you came here dressed like that. So now I bought a bunch of crazy shit that I'm trying out.
Lush wears a lot of crazy.
Good. So I got jeans. I got worker boots. I got.
Yo, this looks like a Home Depot commercial.
Yeah, it is. I'm going for the lumberjack Home Depot.
Minus the hair,
guy.
The hair really just throws everybody for a loop.
I kind of like it. Like it's more clickbait.
Thanks.
The hair, yeah.
You get more views now.
I honestly, it's like part of my because a lot of people. I did TikTok stuff with her, and a lot of people call me like the blue-haired guy. So.
Wait, what's the belt?
It's just a belt.
Like snake skin? Or?
I don't think it's real snake skin. I think it's like $10 from Walmart. But
it's like attempting to look like some sort of animal hide.
Maybe. That I hunted while in my worker boots.
Yeah, I can tell that those actually haven't really been worked in too
Well, that's
much.
because I bought them 3 days ago, so.
Right. But did you discover like a menswear blog or something?
No, if I discovered menswear, I think they all say they've got like a whole smart casual section, but I'll try that next time I come here, okay?
That sucks that you didn't know about the menswear era on the internet.
No, I did, but
Oh, okay.
because I was always interested in it, but like, so I'd be like, okay, cool. There's a subreddit called like male fashion advice and everything, and I'd go to the subreddit, it's like, okay, well, what do you buy to wear? And they're always like, pick what feels best for you, and like what looks best to you. It's like, well, if I fucking do that, I wouldn't be at this fucking subreddit. So that's why I just wear sweatshirts.
Do you think you'll ever have like a suit era?
Maybe for my next debates, I'm looking at them.
It's so cool, and it makes people perceive you in such a specific way, but then also it's uncomfortable. You're sweating your ass off in this weird. I don't know. I feel like it would be so uncomfortable.
When was the last time you wore a suit?
A wedding a couple months ago.
Okay.
And then I actually tried on a suit for my own wedding recently.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that hasn't happened yet.
No, still a couple months away.
Okay.
You want to come?
Where is it?
Italy.
Sure. If you want me to.
Yo, but why is that your attitude on like life in general? You're just like,
I don't know. The trip to Italy. Why not? Sure.
Going.
I don't know.
If Pearl says come to London and get yelled at by some old Haitian lady, you are there. I shouldn't say Haitian. I don't know where she's from, but it's just the vibe was definitely like, wow, Destiny will travel anywhere. To just
I feel like a lot of the success that I have, a lot of it is like I'm just willing to be in places. Like you've probably noticed this for you guys that a lot of success is kind of just like being in the right place at the right time. It's scary how lucky and unlucky you can get.
True.
Yeah,
yeah. And there are times where I'm sure you know it.
They
where,
found me on Omegle, bro. People, and I was just drunk, alcoholic, and then the dude's like, "Yo, you want to get on this Rod show?" And all I called him is a fat, ugly slob. And I was just a drunk, aggressive bouncer back then. And he'd be like, you'd be perfect for the show. But if I wasn't on Omegle, I'd be working $10 an hour the rest of my...
We should all be on Omegle, man.
No, not anymore.
I mean, why? They switched it up?
Well, I mean, now it's like they don't do shows like that on Twitch. Like, what show do they do as big as...
There used to be shows on Twitch where it was literally like 12 crazy people screaming at each other in a room for like 7 hours. It was called the Raj Royale, yeah. But
they don't allow that anymore?
Well, because everybody's like
now
obsessed
Twitch
with like...
Well, they don't do They don't do anything. You can get banned for... What did Aiden get banned for?
I don't even know.
Well, I think he played, right?
That was on Kick.
Oh, that was on Kick.
I saw a tweet that said he got banned for showing 20 minutes of the Kick chat unobstructed, which was pretty brutal.
Adam, Twitch every week has a dude coming out like these nice guys, blue hair like this. Hey, I'm sorry I like to the girl and I watch deep fake every week, 52 weeks a year. And they ban me more than these guys.
Whoa, okay.
I have a perfect reputation.
John Zherka.
It's the worst website. It's a hole.
You are a large man because I've been waiting to meet you for a long time. because everybody just keeps hyping up John Zherka to me. Oh man, you gotta meet this guy. He's incredible. He's out of control.
You're lying.
No, really.
Who said that?
Quite a few individuals.
Joe Rogan.
Not Joe Rogan.
Like big name?
No, just regular civilians, pretty much. But you brought him because he's your largest, most muscular friend, and you wanted him to protect
He
you
said,
from
"Come die with me."
this ass beating.
No, I did
Let's go.
not say come die with me. I
No,
said, come,
he was
I
a
said,
sneaky
come,
lit,
I
bro.
said, I
He
said, I
"What are you
said,
doing?
come,
You
no,
want to
no.
come at the same time?" And I'm like, "Bro, you're gonna get shot. I get what you're doing, bro."
I said, come die for me. Okay, big difference. All right.
Yeah, he doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
What'd you say to that guy's? Well, to be fair, they attacked his wife, right?
They did.
I mean, there was a whole sequence of events. We probably should get into that, but I also wanted to introduce our fourth castmate here.
A woman.
Castaway. Is there a different word for a female castaway?
What's a castaway?
Typically somebody who's like stuck on an island or
Like-
at sea.
Oh, I thought you meant like an immigrant. Or I thought.
Many of them might be immigrants
What's a castaway?
if they were to end up
Have
in
you
that
heard word?
situation.
Isn't a castaway like when the ship, like,
I
is
thought-
it
I
the
thought
same as a
that's like
stowaway? Wait, what's a stowaway?
A stowaway is somebody who like sneaks onto a ship or
Yeah.
a boat or a plane and like hides out in the wheel well or whatever.
What's a castaway?
It's
Wait,
somebody.
you saying she snuck on a boat?
No, I was really just saying she's a member of this cast, at least for the time being. Although I'm not 100% sure why she would want to be at this moment. But no, I do not think that you are any sort of castaway.
Thank you.
Which, for the record, is like a castaway would be like when a ship breaks down and then there's
Yeah, and you're on,
people and
like,
they
the
end
plane.
up living on a fucking
I thought you were being
or
racist
living
for
on
a
like a little
second.
island or something, and you just have to survive. Gilligan's
Like
Island.
Gilligan's Island was a cat with castaways. Okay, gotcha. That's what I
I
thought.
thought you were being edgy or like, you know.
No, yeah,
No, we don't do that here.
I just met her. I just want to attack her.
Jeez.
I was on her TikTok last night.
Were you impressed?
It was mostly Fresh and Fit clips, but there was one funny moment though where my girl was listening to you and her have the conversation about
Oh God.
how men are putting quarters in the sexual jukebox, and it was right after I had watched many clips of her conversating with Myron and Fresh, and so my girl is already like tuned in, thinking that no matter who she's hearing this woman argue with, that it's got to be some red pill asshole.
Mhm.
And she goes, "This guy sounds like a fucking asshole." And I'm like, "That's Destiny." And she knew that she fucked up, and she went and sat in the corner and stared at the wall.
Wow. I hope you made her watch 3 hours of my YouTube videos after that.
No, but I said, "You do not say that kind of thing about Destiny." No, but I mean, I could understand how maybe that conversation sounded a little weird out of
I mean, it was really
context.
aggressively and dishonestly cut up. So yeah, I'm sure it did.
Oh, so you've now been accused of
Clip chimping, yes.
clip chimping.
Yeah.
It's just taking clips out of context and using them to.
The
Gain
context
traction.
was there. He just spoke poorly.
He's good for that.
Yeah.
You know, he's good at like being right, but kind of making it sound offensive to people.
True.
Where would you say you register on the autistic scale?
Me?
Yeah, is that fair? Are you autistic?
Not intentionally.
Okay, I thought that was like a given.
I'm like 50-50, I think.
Did you really?
If I am autistic, I think I hide it pretty well.
Mm.
Sometimes.
I think you're 10% because sometimes you say to me like, "I can't tell when you're joking," and I'm like, you know, that's kind of like.
That's because I think you're actually schizophrenic. You'll give
No,
me
I'm
a-
telling you, like, people who can't pick up on nuance and sarcasm, right? That's kind of shit, bro.
Every like 5 minutes, this guy goes on like a 20-minute fucking rant about Masonic literature
Adam,
and like the Black Pope and
Adam,
like fucking.
I'm from clubbing industry.
The clubbing
If
industry.
I make a
yes.
joke to you, you always get what I'm saying. I went to the fucking nerds because I wanted money on
Right.
Twitch. They couldn't understand the jokes. They didn't. Is he joking or is he actually a serial killer? They're like, they don't get it.
Well, they're
It's the fluoride, bro. They drink the fluoride water.
just the Twitch streamers in general. You think that the
They drink
constituent?
tap water. These guys drink tap water, bro. They don't pick up on sarcasm. Yo, I do this shit.
I mean, don't you
Adam.
think to a certain extent aren't these people just sort of willingly
Go to
maybe
the-
not knowing if
Adam,
you're serious or
Adam,
not for content?
Adam, go to the countryside. They pick up on sarcasm. It's this fluoride water shit. This tap water, city water. That's why they look fucked up. You seen at the airport
I
these
think
fucking liberals.
he
look
would
fucked up.
probably argue that his sense of sarcasm is more strongly
Wait,
tuned
okay, so
than the
that's all
average
he has.
normie.
Was he
right?
joking right there? Was he joking or was he serious with the fluoride
about
water
the
shit?
fluoride? Yeah. Who the fuck is going to think that fluoride's going to affect your sense of humor? That seems like a stretch.
Were you
No,
joking?
it
Jeff?
affected his pineal gland, the seat of the soul. So now he's like kind of blurry. He's like, I can't tell if this is my enemy or my.
He's
That's
like
why-
this
that's
like
why-
80% of the time. I don't think
Adam,
he's trolling.
Adam,
He's actually
I'm serious,
schizophrenic.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Kind of oscillating back and forth
Adam,
between trolling and not.
These liberals, that's why they have to say like, "Hey, can I fuck you?" Like they need verbal consent because they can't pick up on it, bro.
Right.
Have you ever said to a girl, "I'm gonna fuck you now"? We don't have to do that because like we're not fucking.
You don't think announcing your intentions is good there?
If you say to a girl, "I'm gonna fuck you now," that's like rapist language.
No, but the
bro. What
question,
fuck?
I do agree it's a mood killer, but like,
It's creepy. You just kiss and you like, oh yeah, you just go with the moment.
do you agree? Do you want a man to make it official verbally before he attempts anything?
I think there could be something in the middle between what he described.
That shit's such a turn off. Let's talk about fucking sex, right? Is it rocket science? You want to
Wait,
fuck
wait,
the
John,
guy,
John,
hop
tell-
on his lap at the club? If the girl wants to fuck, there's this mating dance where she just goes on your lap. It's not fucking. These guys sit there playing chess and they're like, I get really turned on when you touch me like this, but if you're breathing like that, it's reminding me of my father, and it's so fuck. Why the fuck would you have sex with a liberal? That's like you have to have a like conversation, the most awkward conversation, and get some fucking mid pussy. Are you out of your fucking mind? Who the fuck would do that?
What are your thoughts?
That's fair, yeah.
Liberals versus conservatives. Who do you vibe better with,
Sexually?
or whatever? Yeah. I mean, I heard you lying about being a virgin on Fresh and Fit. I wasn't really sure what to think of that.
Why'd you think I was lying?
I actually don't know, but it just seemed like I don't know. Is anyone a virgin these days? It just seems like.
Yo, this chair, bro. How are you guys sitting? How do you sit in this fucking
Do you
chair?
want us to raise
It's
the
like
mic so you
Yoda's
don't have to
chair, bro.
slouch?
Should I just lean back like
Should
this?
we up the mic so that you don't have to slouch?
Yeah.
Is that kind of the problem? I mean, you could probably
Because
do
I
it
look
too.
like I'm tweaking, man.
You
Hold
sound
it
like
by the
you're
hinge
tweaking.
and kind of slide it up, or he'll do it for you.
Sheesh.
They got you. Don't worry.
Sheesh. Is this your first time meeting John Zherka?
It is, yeah.
How you feeling about it?
It's lovely so far.
I shook her hand, and then I'm like, oh, fuck. What?
What was
What?
the? What
Like
was,
she was like, oh, he shook it too hard. And
oh, really? You hit her with like the?
no, it was a nice handshake, but then when I found out they're on the,
Found out
they're on the
what?
same team, I was like, oh, fuck.
As liberals or
Yeah.
progressives? Or, you wouldn't call yourself a liberal, right? Or would you? I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
a
know.
liberal for sure. Probably
Okay.
progressive. Yeah.
I don't know. Am
What-
I paranoid?
What makes you want to spend time with someone that you clearly consider such a cook?
It's weird. It's like, I like clout. He's got a lot of fucking clout.
That was unbelievably honest. I appreciate that.
right.
Does he have clout? I guess, yeah. It would
And-
appear.
And it's good. I get to clip it, put all my shit. But it's fun. Like,
How did you become connected to him in the first place? Because I've
They-
seen a bunch of random conversations over the years.
they put me on a flat earth debate and I wiped the floor with him. Every single point. I'm the flat earth. I destroyed him. The most views ever. They never let me do it again.
Really?
To this day, he won't debate that topic.
Is this true?
I'll debate it, but it's fucking flat Earth.
Have you put a lot of time into like figuring out the best anti-flat Earth arguments, or are you just kind of winging it?
A little bit of time. I mean, you just have to be familiar with their arguments, but
Right. Damn. I mean, what would you say was your kill shot when it came to the flat Earth convo?
Rainbows. I beat him with a gay rainbow trap card. I said, Adam, how do you recreate a rainbow in a garage? Scientific method, how? Water vapor, a light source, and a glass dome. Where's the glass dome in nature? That's the Bible. That's the flat earth, the dome firmament. That's why you can't recreate a rainbow without glass. There's a dome. He said rainbows are not dome shaped. And that's when he fucking lost 100%. Are they dome shaped? They are.
Like a half dome?
Like they're not fucking spheres. They're like that.
Well, in order for it to be a sphere, it would have to be a three-dimensional shape. Like we only really experience a rainbow as just like a loop
You're
in
on
the
his
sky,
side.
right?
You're with
Well, I mean, you're calling it a sphere. I don't think that's accurate.
okay.
he meant to call it a circle because sphere is
All right,
three-dimensional.
fuck that kill
Half-
shot.
half circle,
The
right?
other kill shot was Mars rover. He believes in CGI photos of Mars. $100 million of tax revenue going to that. $100 million for a fucking Photoshop, bro. And he believes
Of the Mars rover? What, it's
Yeah,
like
they're
some-
all Photoshop.
Did we land something on Mars?
Yeah, but he thinks it's all fake.
I don't think it. You guys think it. You see the fucking picture of the sun? It's a composite.
You think the sun is fake?
No. Google, on Google, search up sun. Just sun in space. It's computer generated every time.
I mean,
Like, put a clip so I don't look to show what I'm talking about.
if we search the sun,
Yeah.
you're saying
Are you fucking kidding me, Adam? Are you fucking kidding me? Which one? Pick one. Go pick one. I'm the fucking...
I mean,
Pick one, Adam. Wait, that's real?
it's a pretty unique thing to take a photograph of, wouldn't you say?
Destiny, pick which
Very
one's
far
real?
away.
Which one's real?
It's a hell of a light source.
That's what you're paying for, bro. A fucking Photoshop. It's like the alien myth.
I mean, could you blame them if they had to Photoshop the sun a little bit to really make the photo look good? Like, I don't know how they go about taking
Search
photos
up
of the sun.
planets in space.
If these were completely
Every fucking
Photoshopped, I
planet
wouldn't
is
blame
fake.
them.
Every fucking planet in space is fake. Planets are real. They're like wandering stars, but they're not like you can't land on them and shit. Google planets. Where's my mod?
Where's my mod? Planets.
Planets in space.
Plants. Robert
In
Plant.
spa- Look at this shit, Adam.
how-
Keep
look how
scrolling. Keep
amazing-
scrolling.
Shout out to
It's all
AI.
fake. I'm crazy, Adam. You got nothing. You two got nothing. You went to fucking fluoride school and you got nothing. It's all fake, bro. You believe in magical space Wi-Fi that sends photos 100 million miles away, but you lose connection in the fucking mountains? Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, what do you think, Adam? You think he's
Adam.
trolling? You think he's trolling? Is it sarcasm still?
Pick a photo. Which one's real?
I will say that like it's not so dissimilar to some of the conversations I've had with my girl's Armenian family members.
Okay.
You know, it's like I could like if I was being introduced to him in a scenario where he didn't have a lot to gain from acting like a crazy guy on camera, I would maybe believe that he was being serious.
This is how he acts 99% of the time, on and off camera.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he might be schizophrenic.
Dude, I think Sunny V2 needs to update his video on you because it doesn't seem like it's really accounted for the last few years, right?
When I used to bounce full time, nightclub bar, I'd go home, do so much fucking blow, just flat earth arguments. And I just fucking mastered them. Every conspiracy I mastered, because I don't want to turn into this. I mastered all of them.
Do you think that Destiny is being dishonest with denying the flat earth? Or do you think that he's actually taken a look at the facts and made a rational decision?
That's rational.
Those plants are looking pretty good.
Pick one.
Well, what about Jupiter? That's where
That one?
don't girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider? I got yelled at for saying that in front of my fucking nephews the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently that's a harmful stereotype. To me, it's more just like a good rhyme.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to not like buy into the logic of it. Okay, so I think we've said enough about outer space. I would like to raise the issue of why Destiny was in fear for his life when he came here. Why he has his own security guard behind the mic. Our security guard has been positioned right over here. They are expecting the worst. The worst. So let's just talk about it. How do we end up in this place? I never thought that I would see interconnected no jumper Destiny beef on such a scale.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy world.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to?
Well, okay. What was the intended effect of what you said? And did you have no idea that it was going to be? This is kind of a testament to what she was saying earlier. You had no idea that perhaps it would be taken as offensive by certain people.
I think people, stuff on the internet is like very spontaneous. Like you never really know what'll blow up,
Mm.
and it's kind of random sometimes. Like there have been comments I've made that I thought were like really dicey and no one cares.
Mm.
And there have been things I've said that are pretty innocuous that like a lot of people care about. So, you know, it's another day on the internet, I guess.
There's a lot of truth to that. But I will say that when you faced off with the disconnected crew on Twitch or on stream,
On Discord.
that was the first time I think I've ever seen. I watched so many Destiny clips, and I don't feel like I've ever watched one where the other side was just basically telling you that they were going to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Was that new to you entirely, or has this happened before?
I mean, I've heard people say it a lot online, but generally online shit is just online shit. I don't really know as much with this community because I don't spend much time in these communities.
Right.
whatever that
I mean,
means,
for the record, we have security here, and it's our intention to keep everybody safe. There have been a few situations that snuck through, in the sense that a drink was perhaps thrown in my direction.
Sure.
A young pimp was beaten within an inch of his life on camera. Blueface's girlfriend was dragged out by the security at one point in recent memory. So there are things happening, but we're trying to avoid them for the most part.
Yeah,
So
I can believe that.
you are in totally safe hands here, even without John Zherka in here.
I wasn't even gonna help. I was gonna talk it out. I'll be like, guys, we gotta I'm not gonna fight 6 dudes. Like, how many are there?
Well, I mean, you would assume that if they were going to send someone, they would probably just send like one targeted assassin instead of showing up with a whole group, right?
Well,
Is
when
that how it works?
I
Was
don't
somebody
know.
gonna come assassinate me?
Well, 6 is kind of cumbersome. You're more likely to leave a trail if you have 6 people. If somebody wanted to just get in and get out and just take Destiny's life, I feel like maybe just send one ninja.
aren't you afraid, bro?
Well, he's making
like,
me
you're
more
in
afraid.
LA.
Now he's like making it sound more serious than I
afraid,
thought.
man?
Jesus.
Because I think I'm like, you're in LA. One day you're gonna forget. And I used to I used to be the type of guy like, if I'm gonna get back at you, never this year, maybe 4 years from now, when your life is great. So I'm like, that guy could be like,
But it's hard to stay mad for 4 years.
Especially over dumb shit.
Yeah.
I think you could stay mad for 4 years over some insane shit, but
Yeah.
like on some dumb shit, this feels hard.
So I'll give you an example that you might like, John Zherka. I was talking about this the other day on the podcast. I had a tough breakup with a girl like 10 years ago, and I'm a little sad. I start confiding in one of my friends about it. He tells me, I got the perfect thing for you. He sends me a link to a website where you can order boar urine, and another website where you could order boar urine. Yeah, and he said, you take this, you put it in a syringe, you go find her car, and you squirt the boar urine into the upholstery in her car and everything, and into the AC ducts or anything under the hood, I guess. Apparently, boar urine smells really bad. It's really tough to get out. And when he told me that, I realized that I was really not that mad at her after all, because I didn't have any desire to ruin her car. So,
were you guys on good terms?
no. That's why I was.
That's probably why he was looking for
The
boys.
best
That's why someone
way-
was suggesting boar urine.
The best way to get back at an ex, reconnect and cheat on the bitch for a year. Right? Have your cake and eat it too. Cheat on the bitch for a year, guilt-free cheating. Guilt-free. And you get to forgive her. I forgive you.
But how is that revenge? You have to basically
One
date
day
her
she
for a
finds
year.
out, she's like, oh my God.
It just seems like a lot of work. You're taking a whole year out of your life where you could have been looking for love.
He's looking while he's cheating. What do you mean?
Love, what is
True.
love? Define love.
But you're living with this woman. It's going to kind of cramp your style at a certain point, right?
Love does not exist.
You believe that?
We're with each other because we need each other, but bro, this guy didn't have $1, he'd be alone. If I didn't have $1, I wouldn't have a girl. It's kind of like,
There's a lot of broke people with girls.
no,
You ever look at a homeless encampment? They're clicked up. They're dating.
no, homeless guys don't get pussy.
Yeah, they do. I've seen it. I've seen 2
That-
dudes banging a chick on the side of the road in Skid Row. That was love.
That's heroin.
Well, yeah,
That's,
almost certainly part of it.
I don't know. I don't believe in that.
Have you had your heart broken?
Yeah.
Who,
Yeah,
who
bad.
did this? Who did this to you?
Honestly, Adam, all of them, bro.
They all broke your heart.
Yeah, because it's like, have you ever felt you're in a relationship where she actually contributed to something or did something useful? Did she
Yeah.
pay for
My
something?
current relationship, I would say
She
she's
pays?
She's useful. Well, she's
Useful? Is
bought me
that how
some
you describe your
groceries. Yeah.
fiance? She's useful?
Useful is a very low bar to hit.
Well, you're
Jesus.
married. That's different.
Almost married.
Yeah, not yet.
No,
A couple months left for her to smarten up
I don't believe in it.
before Destiny flies to Italy to debate
Fuck, yeah.
debate Pearl at my wedding.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so how did she get introduced into your world, and how are you feeling about all this?
You asking me for her?
I'm asking you about her, and then she could go from there. Yeah, how did you meet her?
I think you did Fresh and Fit stuff.
And that's pretty much all it takes for you to spend time with a woman. Fresh and fit
Jesus
appearance.
Christ! She did Fresh and Fit stuff. I think she DM'd me on Instagram and we chatted about debate related stuff. And then she was in Miami. We did some content, and now I'm in LA, and I guess we're doing content.
How's that going? What are you guys up to? You guys in love?
No, we're just hanging out.
Oh, just friends?
Yeah, chill. Jeez.
I don't know.
Damn.
A little birdie told me you guys were dating.
Who's the
Yo,
girl?
really? What?
Who's the girl? Okay. I didn't know because they were acting so weird. They weren't even talking to each other when I sat down.
But if there was another girl, I would have like said the other girl's name, and I wouldn't have been.
Did
pointing
you
at
even
her.
talk to her?
No, we just drove here. Why? I want to talk to you.
Bro,
I
Adam.
just saw you.
I walked in. These guys can vouch. Dead silence, like two fucking strangers, bro. So I didn't know you guys.
Love on the spectrum.
You guys met? What the fuck?
Oh, so you thought they didn't even know each other?
It was
That
so
was the
quiet, dude. It was so awkward. What the fuck? They're just like looking at their.
What is
fucking
this show? What are we
shoes.
doing here today, Adam? I have no idea.
No, I'm saying, Adam, I'm not rude, Adam. That's what I'm
Imagine
trying to say.
titling this.
I'm saying I'm not rude. I assumed they didn't meet because it was quiet. Right? They
Right.
thought that too. Ask them.
Well, I mean,
I didn't do that to do like no insult.
they look different. She has natural colored hair. He has blue hair. They appear to be originating from different continents, even perhaps.
She looks underage.
Jesus Christ.
Because no. Because he likes 18-year-olds a lot.
You think he looks 18?
No, he likes them.
That's not even true.
He bangs a lot of 18.
That's not true.
19.
Not true.
Would you be opposed on, like, okay, say you had a hot 18-year-old holler at you tomorrow?
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I just say I don't. It's not like I've got a legion of 18-year-old girls.
Right.
The reality is that like most of the girls that I end up talking to are like 20 to 25, but that's just because my world like skews really low in age. It's really rare that somebody lasts like more than like 3 to 4 years on online content. I'm here for like 12 years.
Hip
So,
hop
like,
is like that too.
Yeah.
Like very out of the ordinary that you meet like a rabid drill rap fan who's well into their 30s. It's like it becomes kind of scarce over time.
if you're talking to like a YouTube fan or like a Twitch fan or whatever, they're like 24 tops, like
Right.
99% of the time.
But okay, like you clearly would like to be living the Leonardo DiCaprio lifestyle. What's holding you back? Is it morals or is it just optics?
Looks. I don't even get what you meant by that. What did you mean? He has a shot at that lifestyle? What do you mean?
I think that if Destiny
I
was,
thought he was talking to me. I was like, I thought that question directed
I
to
think
me.
he
I'm
is-
closer to fucking the Leo question.
he's living the Leonardo DiCaprio lifestyle. He's just doing so in private and not in nightclubs where he could be photographed by paparazzi
Yeah.
if they were to be interested in photographing.
Yeah, he
him.
doesn't actually pick them up at the bar. He picks
Yeah,
them
Discord.
He likes Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
He likes VC.
What do you think of Leonardo DiCaprio?
He's a talented actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his movies.
I
I
was
was a
talking
really
about-
big fan of A Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah.
Good movie. No
Django,
denying
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But do you think that there must be something psychologically wrong with him because he chooses to spend so much of his time with women who are like 30 years younger than him?
Here's the reality.
That's a
I don't
healthy
know.
mind.
I don't know what his
Fuck.
relationships are like. Like when it says
Yeah.
he's dating like a 24, 25, like I don't know. In that world, I don't know if dating means they're like acquaintances that go out to meals together to show up for paparazzi and then he's fucking like 20 other girls on the side, or if they're actually like living together and like building a life together. I have no idea what his life is.
I heard a story from someone who fucked him. I swear to God, this is not clickbait. I heard this story. You know this bitch, and I'll tell you after. Can I get sued for talking about Leo?
No.
Allegedly, and I never thought he likes this kind of music. He puts on fucking heavy metal when he's drugged up and fucks the bitch for like 10 hours straight.
The headphones?
Yeah, with headphones on fucking.
We used to joke about fucking with headphones all the time. I never heard anyone actually doing it.
He's on
Yeah,
those
she's-
American Psycho vibes, you know.
Oh, did he do that in the movie?
American Psycho.
Well, it was Christian Bale, right?
But he threw on headphones to fuck?
Yeah.
Was he?
Oh,
Did
that
he?
is-
Did he have
that is where
headphones
we
on?
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He's a big inspiration to me.
I
Fictional.
love Leo. Yeah.
But yeah, you're right though that we all assume, like when we hear about him dating a fucking 20-year-old, we all kind of assume that it would be him being in a normal relationship with her, which is, I guess, the thing that it's hard for us to imagine being done in a normal way. But yeah, like what's more likely? It's more likely that he's just like going to the club with her and just fucking.
Yeah, they're like dating.
He's so old that he might even be over fucking. I don't know.
How old is he?
Isn't he like 50?
Do you think you're over fucking at 50?
I think some percentage of people have kind of like moved on from just using their genitalia over and over.
Do you think that the moved on part, that there's like a calculation between like amount of effort to fuck versus like your excitement level for it? So like if you're Leo, the effort is probably very, very, very low. So you
Hmm.
probably would still fuck? Because I've heard they fuck a lot of like in old person's homes, right?
I mean, probably, yeah. And definitely there's a lot of ways to make your dick hard these days that oh, let me ask you about this. I was just talking to somebody else about this, but I've heard about multiple male porn stars who basically have this surgery to get this like pump put into their body so that they can like press this thing and it makes their dick fill with blood. And I was told that this is also how it works for some trans people, that they have a surgery so that their like fake penis can fill up with blood by pressing this thing on their body. Have you ever heard of this?
A fake penis?
your
I
time
thought it's
with
a
it-
real woman.
Well, the penis is fake, right? I mean, it was created.
I'm
From
asking him.
non-penis material.
Is it a fake penis, Steven?
I don't know what the fuck we're
Or
talking
is it a
about.
real penis?
Are you aware of any kind of contraptions within a trans?
I've never heard of this before.
Man's
I think
body?
the constructed penis, isn't it called like a, is it like philoplasty or something?
I don't know.
I didn't know about the pump, but hey,
I just need to learn about this. I need to know how it works.
I like sex a lot. I feel like I would kill myself if I tried to put some shit in my body to make it better and it like fucked up.
You
I think I
never
would-
took a Viagra?
No.
Me
Is it
neither.
worth it?
From what I see with the male porn stars, maybe not. It seems like it's. I mean, it makes them all red and fucking out of breath and sweaty and weird.
Jesus.
I wouldn't want to have to do that every day for my job. It sounds terrible.
Do you think there are other drugs involved in that?
It could be, but I don't have any reason to believe so.
Okay.
John Zherka, would you sleep with a trans woman?
That's not a woman, and no.
Okay.
Why not? What if they were hot?
Because I worked at a trans event for bouncing at Celebrities Nightclub for Blueprint back when they weren't sensitive. So I'd be like, yo, you guys are sinning. And they just laugh, right? But check this out. And I said they, so don't do me wrong.
You guys are seeing
I said they. Check this out. They used to laugh, and then COVID happened. And now, if you say you guys are sinning, they come after you. They get angry. They go on Twitter. It's like completely changed.
Yeah.
So
They've
they
really
don't-
kind of discovered their own ability to be offended by things, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're religious, most of the trans community probably already knows that you think that they're sinning.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying it got more sensitive because of COVID, right? They used to be a more chill community, and now it's like canceling people and shit.
But I don't think that that COVID was the X factor there.
No, it increased.
It's more like social progress, even if
No,
you
no, people
dislike
staying
it.
at home, right? Their mental health went to shit. I don't have the fucking studies, bro. Help me out. Am I
think
right
people were
about this?
I think people were canceling people before COVID.
No, I'm saying.
But I think COVID made everybody go a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Do you
people-
think that we'll ever see like 2020 style rioting again, or was that basically contingent on everybody being home and bored?
Is it 100% we're going to see it this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Why? What's going to happen
It's
this
a
year?
divide and conquer. It's called order out of chaos, right? It's a Masonic thing, right? I don't mean to
I'm told.
attack you.
I've been
Someone
told that I
attacked
was
you.
a Mason. Yeah.
And your reaction was genuine. Like you didn't seem like, oh, what the fuck? But that tattoo is fucking shady, bro.
Yeah, I got the devil head on my hand.
But check this out.
Yeah.
They call me the fucking third eye.
You got a big eye on there, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even know. Like, so now they say I'm like one of them and shit. But that's why I believed you. I'm like, I think you just got the tattoo, right? But
I had this for like 10 years.
that was the Truth Channel that attacked you, right?
I don't even remember. But there's been a million videos about me being a Masonic puppet. I just honestly haven't even spent the like 45 minutes on Google to like really even know what that is supposed to entail. I have a very low threshold for paying attention to conspiracy theories. I'm surprised I entertained the flat earth thing for so long.
It's as the political season starts, we're gonna see more crazy shit, and then they're gonna do lockdown number 2. I $50,000 bet. You want to do a $50,000 bet
That there will
this
be a
gonna happen.
lockdown this year. What will be the
because of
pretense?
social unrest. I'll bet you $50,000 right
What
now.
will be the cause of the unrest before we even get into the lockdown?
They're gonna keep doing this blue versus me, and they're gonna keep like putting on the media, oh, a white man used to have slaves. Oh my God. And then they're gonna be like, fuck white people. And then white people are gonna be like, oh no. They're gonna keep pushing it on the media. He's gonna eat it up, and we're all gonna be fucked.
Wow.
That's the new world order.
How do you feel about that?
I'm ready to eat it up.
Do you think we'll see 2020 level protesting / rioting again in our lifetimes, or was that just like a particular moment in time that?
I think that was just a moment in time.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't feel like you could ever imagine that many people being united on one thing.
I think the lockdowns helped accelerate it. I feel like stuff can grow exponentially very quickly. Like something can be here, and then like this can happen, and then this, and then out of nowhere it like explodes into like a huge thing. Not to get too crazy political or divisive, but like have you followed any of the East Palestine, the Ohio stuff?
A little bit of mostly people telling you that it has not been covered in the news.
So you can go to archive.org and you can look up every mainstream media website. Every single website reported on this as it happened, and in the days after, it was like top story of CNN and everything. But nobody gave a fuck because it's another train derailment. They happen pretty frequently in the United States. Sometimes with chemical spills, sometimes big ones, but like, it's not really nobody really talks
But
about
do
it.
we have a reason to believe that there's going to be like thousands of kids fucking mutating and shit because there's
No,
so
we
much shit
don't.
that just got put into
No,
there?
but so here's what happened. 2 weeks later, people start talking about it on TikTok, and now TikTok and Twitter. Now you got some guy screaming, "Look at the cloud!" and some other guy was like, "I talk like Mickey Mouse now," and everybody's like, "Oh my god, nobody covered it. What was happening?" The reason why no one covered it, when they say nobody covered it, what they meant was they didn't see their friends talking about it on Twitter and TikTok.
Right.
And then out of that, now it's exploded into where people think that this is like one of the biggest catastrophes in U.S. history. And if you would have asked them like, what's going on in East Palestine right now, it's probably all under lockdown, all biohazard, like it's all done, like everything's done. It's been done for like a week. Like,
Oh, it's already been dealt with. So
yeah,
we
they're
don't...
like the EPA is going to monitor levels and shit, but like for the most part, it's all cleaned up and done. Like
No, and I wasn't surprised by like all the people. I was surprised when I saw people acting like it wasn't being covered by the media because I follow a bunch of mainstream media organizations and I saw them tweeting out the link, and I honestly didn't even bother to fucking click it. I probably wouldn't know the full story if I didn't see it in some Phil DeFranco video or some shit because it's just not like instantly looking like the most salacious thing. It doesn't sound like something I'm going to end up talking about on here, so it's kind of easy for me to skip over it.
But something like that blew up into like Trump making speeches, and now Pete Buttigieg has got, you know, egg on his face, and people are wondering about, and it became a huge story out of like nothing, right? So that's what I mean when I say like little things can just compound and blow up out of nothing, and it's hard to pick like what's going to go viral or what's not.
John Zherka, how much time in your life have you spent watching Fox News?
I mean, it's still controlled opposition, right? It's still like they still do this. You know, I don't know about trans people, but we're Christians and it's okay to be gay. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, even the conservatives, but now to be conservative, you're gay.
You have to be gay.
No, I'm saying the conservatives don't have a problem with that. They're like, oh, well, fuck the Bible. And I'm like, yo, how is this the conservative side?
Right.
Like, which side is going by the good book?
So you're anti-gay.
I'm not, I mean, we all sin, so I'm not like gonna put him in jail, but I'm not gonna fucking go to a fucking preschool and show rainbow flags and say, yo, do this. I'm not gonna start fucking with kids and shit.
Why do you instantly have to go to the kid thing?
That's
We're
what they
talking
do.
about adult stuff.
They got these trans preschool shit. What's it called?
But this is just such a consistent thing, is that we're talking about adults and adults making their own choices about what they want to do with their life, and then you instantly have to turn to like kids because kids don't control their own lives, and obviously it would be fucked up to be imposing this weird gay agenda on kids. But like, why do we have to pivot out of that right away? Why can't we just talk about adults making decisions about their own lives?
I mean,
because everybody knows that adults should be able to make decisions about their own lives, and nobody has a problem.
Look.
In 2023, nobody has a problem with gay people being married. with each other.
You can be.
That's a problem for the right.
You can be gay, but when you have every piece of mainstream media, yo, give us some breathing room, bro. What the fuck? Every single Netflix and everything got to be gay. Bro, can I have one Jesus story? Can I have like give me a fucking crumb. Every channel got to be you guys. You guys have all the money in the world. You won. Give me one fucking channel. I turn on Fox News and then we see Jeffree Star and I'm like, what the fuck?
What, Fox News is pro Jeffree Star?
Yeah, they are.
Jeffree Star was just put out a controversial rant saying that he doesn't appreciate the they-them heterosexual culture.
Wow.
Look, the they-them thing, I'm an idiot. So when society said, I'm gonna give you homework, you're gonna go learn what a they is, you're gonna learn a Z. I don't want fucking homework. And I'm not gonna go fucking learn. I'm never gonna learn that shit. You expect me to learn that shit? I'm gonna remember Z, they, this. I don't even know what this one is.
I think he's a he.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to believe with that hair color, but
Thanks.
I feel like I'm the only one shouting.
Do you feel like that a lot? I feel like we gotta talk to her more. So, did you start to first get attention on TikTok by talking about relationships, or what was your entry point into this scene, if you will?
Yeah, I kind of blew up on TikTok, like satirizing Fresh and Fit and like red pill content and doing, I don't know if you saw any of those skits or if you just saw the Fresh and Fit.
I seen a few skits,
Turn
but
the volume up.
what, you don't think she's loud enough?
I can't hear shit. I'm an old man.
Yeah, maybe drive the mic in a little bit, I guess. But okay, so that's how you got into it. How old are you?
23.
And what, you just like were really interested in sort of probing into this dating world and making content about it, or this fucking asshole?
Shut up. Go.
You should fight him.
Yeah,
It'd be
true.
viral.
That's you're the
Why
one.
Fight
you-
your own security guard.
You know what's funny? He's dressed like a conservative.
Are you okay?
Yeah, man.
This is the average Black Rifle Coffee Co.
Yeah, this
employee.
is. I'm looking for that Black Rifle sponsorship. I'm not getting
Bro,
sponsored by anyone else
that's-
anytime soon.
Adam, that's exactly my point. What's that guy's name? Coward? Stephen Coward.
Crowder.
They give us, as the big conservative, the dude that puts on a fucking dress.
He wore a dress.
He's the biggest conservative channel, and he wears a dress. And you know how like white boys love to pretend to be women and
When
shit?
did Stephen Crowder wear a dress?
He does it for his skits sometimes.
He
to make
does-
fun of like trans
He
people
does
and
it
shit.
all the time, and he's the biggest channel. And they're like, yo, Zherka, go watch that. I'd rather fucking join ISIS, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? I gotta watch this guy in a dress and pretend he's with Christ?
I mean, I don't like. Would you not say that you feel like you're ideological allies with Stephen Crowder? I mean, he might have
No,
wore a dress
no,
for like a
no.
skit on YouTube for like 10 minutes. It just doesn't.
His temperament is gay. Like, hey, you know, his temperament's gay. So it's like, bro, you're not really on our, you're not representing us.
I like how he
What
wears
fuck?
the two-strap gun thing while he's like broadcasting from his office. That's pretty hard to me.
He's a psyop to make us look horrible. We had Alex Jones and they fucking killed him.
They didn't kill him. they
Like
just banned
character
him.
assassination, completely $1 billion lawsuit. Alex Jones was our last hope, and now we have nothing.
What I wanted to ask is, how do you feel about the fact that it's looking quite likely that Fox News might have to fork over something like $1.5 billion because of their smears of the Dominion voting machines?
I don't really give a fuck. Fox News, CNN, they're all owned by
Oh, so you're anti-Fox already.
all mainstream media is garbage.
The question is,
All
is
of it.
if the average Fox viewer is going to have any sort of like moment of reckoning, of realizing like, oh, well, they paid $1.5 billion. Maybe they actually don't have my best interests in mind when they're
No,
telling me these crazy things.
there's always like once you go down this road, there's always like a reason why everything happens. If something good happens, it's because the establishment wants it to happen. If something bad happens,
Only
it's 'cause
one
they're
of
being
us-
set up, like
Only one of us is known in the last 2 years for predicting everything.
you've been predicting everything for 10
got-
years.
did you
I got rich predicting everything.
Well, okay.
Doing
So-
what?
I talk about what's coming, right? And I forgot what I was saying. I haven't slept. man.
You got rich predicting everything. Is this like the Alex Jones thing where everybody can say, look, he predicted this, but he's just been like talking nonstop
Yes.
for 20
Yep.
years. So he's kind of
Exactly.
said
if I
everything.
say enough, some shit sticks, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I feel like you can kind of feel when they're gonna push us to war. Like, remember when they started giving us big Hollywood budgets, war movies and shit, and then boom, Iraq happened. Like they kind of prep us with Hollywood,
Mhm.
right? Or like Avatar, the biggest budget. It's pretty much blue, gay, liberal, environmental agenda. Oh, and diversity. Like, oh, it's the diversity agenda. It's like it's exactly his religion, his ideology, his dogma, but at the highest budget of Hollywood. You're telling me they've never made a fucking movie on the Bible, Revelations with hornets and dragons. They've never once made that high budget movie, but they give us that gay ass blue movie.
What about like the Passion of the Christ or probably
Garbage.
untold?
Seeing
numbers of
Jesus
movies
get
over the years?
whipped the whole fucking time is a psyop.
I haven't seen it.
Who gives
but
a fuck about Jesus getting whipped? The point is the resurrection.
It was very
it's a s-
popular with Christians, though, right?
Garbage movie. I like Mel, but garbage. Like, you think that there was like special effects and they put a lot of money into that? No, they didn't.
It would take a lot to make a movie that was like the plot of the Bible. It's a pretty sprawling.
The plot
book,
was
right?
whipping a Jewish guy. That's the plot. But if you gave it to me and James Cameron, I'd be like, give me all that CGI you put for that gay ass Avatar movie. And then the 7-headed dragon comes. We're going to do a CGI 7-headed dragon. And kids watch this movie like they watch Avatar. And they go, oh my God, maybe I'm not going to get STDs, fucking ugly bitches. Maybe I'll read my Bible. And they'll start making better choices. Remember in 1950s when people didn't look mentally ill? Bro, go watch Twilight Zone. Do you know Twilight Zone? And put TikTok next to it. Bro, it's like fucking and just normal people. They're like, hello, how are you? How the fuck did we go here? Highest depression, anxiety we've ever seen, burnt down cities, everything. And like, how many people got to kill themselves until we go back to the Bible, right? And Adam, I spend my whole life fucking bitches at clubs. Like I'm the sinner.
In the club. You wouldn't take him home.
I didn't have a home. I was like broke. But I'm saying, don't look at me like, oh, this guy grew up with some Christian parents. No, I didn't. I went to that because I'm like, yo, I need peace of mind, bro. I gotta stop fucking bitches, doing drugs, all this shit. And I'm not saying I stopped. I'm saying I limited it. I limit it. You know, with the Bible, I just limit it.
But is that what Jesus wants? He wants you to just sort of slow down on the coke and whores?
He wants better looking whores. Because check this out. If you reproduce with better looking people, there's more inspiration in society, right? When you go around LA, like not to attack you guys, but it has changed. Like it used to be like good looking people. Now it's a little different. Like I was at LAX. You know what I mean?
The people were ugly?
You like them?
I mean,
I don't want to do it
people
to your
as a
own city.
whole,
I don't want to.
I'm not from here. You can say whatever you want.
Well, you're not from LA?
I'm from New Hampshire.
You're from LA.
No, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yo, LA people are ugly. That's what I'm trying to say, Adam.
That's why we get along, because we're from total random ass places that nobody knows anything about.
No, you guys get along because you're stoners.
He's not a
I'm
stoner.
not a stoner.
I smoked a spliff
Bro.
while he was sitting right next to me, and he got so high that he got his ass handed to him by a bunch of Christians in a debate. Not really, but
Where do you stand
he
politically?
seemed a little bit.
Adam, you
had a hard time.
You could chill with Destiny, like go to a wedding and shit.
Well, I invited him to my wedding, I guess.
That's real?
I'm not sure how serious it was, but
I don't know how serious it is.
if he wanted to go, it would be sick. I would love having to explain who he
Bro,
was.
if
to my
If you
mom.
want me to go, I'll bring Melina. It's like an easy vacation.
Yo, I'll
for her.
come
Like
because I
said,
need
just for the-
clout. I need fucking clout. I'll come.
Is there part of you that wants him to cuck you?
No. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I've had it.
No, that's a hard no.
Check this out.
He's an intimidating
I'm
man.
not into cuckoldry.
Oh, really? I
No.
didn't know that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that if people are.
He stays in the living room. No, but Adam, check this out. Adam, I know Melina so well. She's a darling.
Right.
And he's in an open relationship. Melina and I, best friends. Like, well, she doesn't like me because I attacked her once, but I was like fucking tired or something. I was just rude. But I'm saying it's my Christian nature. I wouldn't do that. I
To
wouldn't
forgive his wife.
I wouldn't touch anyone's
Oh,
wife. I wouldn't touch
right.
anyone's wife.
What if he asked you?
I have in the past, but it's a bad feeling. You know, when you get,
Mm.
I've done weird shit. I've sinned. You've sinned.
Oh, yeah.
He's sinning. We've been there.
I feel like you are always writing your next TikTok in your brain. Like, what
Oh,
what kind of
yeah.
inspiration are you getting from him here?
He's crazy.
Like what? Which part?
That's gonna be a killer
Which
TikTok.
part? Was it the CGI?
Yeah, I didn't understand the point of any of that.
Do you have
This
a
side.
big following?
No,
She has 1.4 million on TikTok.
And what are you talking about?
dating.
Like advice?
Yeah, I guess.
Who pays, men or women?
I don't give dating advice. I kind of just talk about like dating
She
contradictions.
just debunked her.
But if you want to like make it far in the dating landscape, become a person online who talks about dating, and then
Fresh fit.
you're really sort of just inviting that kind of energy, right? Is that how it works? You just have like untold amounts of guys coming out the woodwork to holler at you, and it
Because
increases.
I talk about dating.
Yeah, it must increase your amount of people hollering at you, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't pick up that satire, so they're like, "Oh, she gets it."
Mm.
Like that I should have multiple bitches and she should just have me. So I get a lot of guys. like
Have you
that in
guys
my
fucked?
DMs. I'm a virgin.
Oh, what the? Whoa. It's funny because I said she looked underage.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Edit this one out. Adam, help me.
No. That was great. Great content. Yeah, everybody. There's just like a few things that people can't help but bringing up. So with Destiny, it's like the open relationship thing just is the fucking elephant in the room that everybody loves to bring up with you. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it's dumb because people think that like every single time I'm unsure I'm in a community, they think that like, oh my god, like I'm gonna get this guy. Like
He's never heard
I'm gonna
this
fuck
before.
your wife. Yeah, and it's like I've heard this a million fucking times. Like obviously I'm okay with the lifestyle because I live
Technically,
it. I could date somebody else, or I could just say we're not gonna do this. But
Right.
yeah, but it's funny because everybody always, there's like 4 or 5 things in my past where people bring it up. It's like, what about when you did this? And like 2014, and I'm like, yeah, it was 8 years ago.
Right.
Like yeah, I don't know.
To
It's
be
funny.
honest, I don't know if it's cuckoldry because he's out fucking bitches. He's not like cuck. A cuck has a fucking seat. They watch. He's like, they do their own thing. So I don't know what you call that one.
I
Just
mean,
an
it's an open relationship. Yeah.
right? Just what it's called, right?
Bro, if I meet a girl at the bar, if you talk to one dude after talking to me,
Ever.
yeah, because I'm like, the bitch got all this makeup on and shit.
Right.
She gets me, and she gonna flirt with that guy too. So the first 5 minutes, I'm like, yo, I'm jealous. And she's like, bro, I just met you. But I always walk away. I leave them alone. And then they look at the bar and they go, okay.
From my experience, a girl really doesn't want you to be possessive or jealous until she's kind of like allowed you in enough that would be a reasonable
Every
response.
woman's fetish in history is to be put in a fucking birdcage and told to shut the fuck up. Every bitch wants to be dominated. Adam, I swear to God, working at clubs 6 nights a week. I was a computer
I love how that has really told you everything that you need to know about
5
life.
5 years straight wouldn't shape you.
But you're exposed to a very specific group of people at the club, don't you
Wrong.
think?
No,
Wrong.
I was fucking paralegals,
Yeah.
lawyers, doctors, surgeons. I fucked all of them. I fucked the nerds. all of them.
At midnight, and they're all drunk and on coke.
No,
You
somewhere
get a different version of people, right?
somewhere 6 p.m. events like fiesta, like wholesome shit, some Mexican shit. I like Latina.
Oh.
I had a lot of that. A lot. And now, but here's what I'm saying. What the fuck was I saying, bro?
I don't think any of us know.
Just how much pussy you got over the years at the
Yeah.
club, I guess.
I regret it, Adam, because when I look back at these bitches' profile pictures, man, they're fucking broke losers, and they weren't even hot. I just had good blow. Dude, they're not hot, and I gave them dick, and they tell people, oh, fuck John Zherka and shit. What the fuck was the point of that? And now I realize you got to become someone, and then you can play and shit.
I think being a club bouncer is pretty dope, though, because you're kind of like anonymous, and there's probably a lot of girls who do want to fuck you, but you don't really have to deal with all the bullshit that like a public figure has to deal with. As the bouncer, you're able to really kind of blend in.
I stared at people for 5 years, and I'm like, yeah, I'm staring at people. I'm like, what makes this guy get the hottest chick here? And I noticed it was always temperament. The guys who were like this,
Like not getting jealous within the first 5 minutes of meeting them.
no, the guys who were like all angry and shit, all had the baddest bitches. And the guys like high-fiving each other, hey, what's up? Their bitches were all cheating. And I was like, yo, they respond to like that temperament. Because I used to be a gamer and shit. And then I did a lot of steroids and coke and rat poison. It was this
Rat poison?
I don't want to say on your podcast. There's this. I used to bodybuild.
You've
There's
never
this-
done rat poison before?
I did rat poison and dynamite for a bodybuilding show, and I did
Dynamite.
I did the biggest death cycle, and I sent it to Derek. More plates, more dates.
Uh-huh.
You know him?
I'm on his cum supplement right now, yeah.
Yeah, Gorilla Mind.
But
Use code John 10% off. Gorilla Mind.
Or Destiny.
You're
get
with.
everything.
Are you
have
with
a
that?
code?
Get the fuck out of here.
I was thinking of asking them if they did brand deals.
Who the fuck would buy protein from you?
Why not? It's all the same shit.
They have a bunch of
Wait,
stuff.
what?
They have like mushroom pills that are supposed to make you have weird dreams. I feel like he would probably be better at pushing those.
Yeah, wait, is it the same shit? We
It's
get
the same shit.
Canute would get the same as us?
They
I
make like
think so,
20
yeah.
different products.
I'll never promote to that stuff though, like neurotropics and shit.
Oh, really?
No,
You don't like that?
I don't believe any of it works.
Really?
Yeah, they just did a launch, and I was like, if you want me to, I need to see like studies.
What
'cause-
about beta boosters? You ever looked into that? I
What
hear
is
that some of
that?
the poker pros do this shit, and it's like supposed to just make your mind work better for a period of time.
Until I see a study, I'm like, because I'm
The-
a liberal, right?
The only two drugs that make your mind work better is modafinil, but it's like for narcolepsy, Adderall, right? These are proven through the dopamine effect that if you watch like let's say Game of Thrones, like what do you guys watch? What's your favorite
The
show?
Last of Us.
The video game?
Well, the show. I
It's a
just
TV show now.
I'm fully caught up on it and really.
What? They made a
loving it.
show?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a video
Don't
game.
watch
With
it.
Ellie?
One of the episodes will make you really mad.
Is it with Ellie?
It is with Ellie, yeah.
Oh, she becomes a lesbian.
Well, and there's 2 gay guys for a whole
It's a
episode.
whole episode.
They fuck each other and everything.
Yeah, I'll check it out, see if there's any Freemason symbols and shit.
Well, you know what I was thinking about is that episode would have been really different if it wasn't a gay couple. Because you can imagine that if a woman was like showing up starving to this guy's compound, that we probably would have a hard time perceiving it as a mutual consensual relationship. Whereas with 2 gay guys, you're kind of able to think of them as being on the same level.
Yo,
Oh, that's a really good point, actually.
you know what I don't get about gay guys is like, yo, check this out, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to imagine that episode from the lens of like a non-gay relationship, and I was
No, you don't even have to be non-gay. Like, think about it. Where are the fucking brake? Who pumps the brakes in a gay relationship? Because, like, with the girl, she pumps the brakes. She's like, yo, I don't know if I want you to put that fucking rod up my ass or whatever you guys are into. And yo, check this out. With a guy, like that's the boys shit. There's no brakes. You could just keep going.
You ever been to a gay club? It's pretty crazy in there.
It's mild. I've been in a gay club.
I've been to some gay clubs.
It's nothing of how
I
they
walked
say it
in the
is. It's
door,
not like people making out.
I
and
saw
shit.
5 fat men with their shirts off doing a conga line.
Is that
What
crazy in the grand scheme of everything you could see?
They just so clearly were intending to fuck the shit out of each other. And I've heard from a lot of guys like using the bathroom at a gay club and then just getting assaulted, having their booty just like gently touched in the club and shit.
Jesus.
I think only 1% of the world's population is actually straight. Because
What?
most men would suck a cock for $1 million.
Does
And
that make you not straight?
100%,
I
because
would do
people
a
like
ton of
me
shit-
exist.
I
What
do
the
a ton
fuck?
of shit that I don't want to do for $1 million.
Oh, no, hold on. Did you know that if you fuck for over 6 minutes,
I forgot what.
That's gay.
that's gay?
No, if you fuck a girl for more than 6 minutes without coming, that bitch is ugly as fuck. Or you're not into chicks that much. Or it's probably like round 3. But I'm saying round one, people are lasting more than 6 minutes.
How would you explain the porn dudes who are able to fuck some of the hottest chicks out?
They're
for
all
hours.
I know all of them. Manuel Ferreira, all of them. They all DM me. You know how many times in porn they nut quick? Like it was an accident. Oh, we fucked up the shot. It happens. You know, if 2 people want each other, right? So I'm saying because they're hot, right?
From my experience, porn dudes have way more of a problem with not being able to come
Yeah.
at some point or not being able to stay hard
That's
rather
the
than
drug.
coming
Though.
too quickly.
That's the drugs they're taking.
Well, sometimes maybe.
Yeah, I think the only porn drug that I could see being really effective is DHT, like testosterone, but DHT, right?
I don't think testosterone's a good idea if you're doing porn.
No,
Well, to be honest,
what-
I did testosterone back in the day, and it made me like the horniest fucking person on earth. So maybe it would
I'm
be good.
saying DHT. It's like called Proviron, and it increases the cum load for the shot, for the money shot, right?
the locked and loaded. That's what I'm taking for the cum supplement.
Have you used that? Does it work for you?
I've been taking it, but I think that I need to really get some standardization to my ejaculating. So I'd like to get like a scale, and every time I beat off, I do it onto the scale and weigh my load.
I feel like I did 2 bottles of that. I feel like
I don't get this. Why
You don't
don't you
think it
just?
did anything?
Why not fake the load? Like make some whipping cream and shit like Hollywood.
Wait, hold on. You didn't notice any change in your load?
not much, no.
That's what I'm.
I feel
dreading.
like for guys that want to come a lot, there's like 3 things. One is time since last orgasm is
Yeah.
big. Second is like how long you're horny for.
Mhm.
So if you're like messing around with a girl for like
Oh, yeah.
6 hours,
That'll
right?
do it. Yeah.
And then third one is lots of water. If you're like dehydrated, you're not ever gonna. I think those are like the 3 factors that like when I control for those 3 things, it's the difference between like a little spurt versus like fucking like 5 ropes of like shit. I think
Wait,
is,
but
like,
that
the
makes
biggest.
sense.
you're
yeah.
not filming it, so why do you care?
You don't know that.
Oh. For
That
you,
is a
Adam,
reasonable question, though. Yeah, I do porn, so it kind of.
Well, I
makes
think
sense
girl.
for me
I
to
think
care.
I think there are a decent number of girls. I guess depending on who like it too, because it's like flattering. It's like you know, if he comes to 1 rope, he doesn't like me that
Yeah,
much. But it's
but
like 4 or 5. He's like, oh, that's
If
so
my
cool.
girl was like, "Oh, I want you to take these 9 pills a day so you can come more," I would be like, "What?" But when it's on camera, it seems kind of reasonable.
Sure. No, yeah. I don't know if I would supplement for like personal life.
you know what I would do? You seen those commercials how they make fake burgers bigger and shit?
Oh, how they make the fake the photos like at a fast food place
Yeah.
or whatever. They have to make the food out of
They make
non-food items.
make clay and all this shit. I would for that money shot where you shoot it on her face, just to get the camera to get closer. You dick gets out of the shot and have someone squirt and then put your dick back in the shot that same second, and then you get the fakest load ever, highest views, and your dick goes back in the shot.
I think realistically,
Unless you want the shots,
Yeah, realistically,
right?
the problem is 1, if you don't see it come out of the dick, people are gonna think it's fake, and 2, a lot of people do use fake cum, but like it's hard for
But
whatever reason. It's
people-
hard to get the consistency and everything right because when people use fake cum, you usually can tell really quickly.
Steve, they think people know YouTube videos are fake. They still click on them. He would make way more money with my strategy. Way more.
Do you think Mr. Beast would get less views if people thought that he was faking everything?
Well, no, I'm talking about those prank channels. They were all fake, and they all made millions of dollars.
I think that watching prank channels is kind of like watching wrestling, where you just sort of know that at a certain point, this is just not real.
But the thumbnail is porn. So for you, I think it would make sense, right?
Do you want to be on Plug Talk? You want to do porn for me?
What I got to do?
Fuck.
I can't fuck at all. Adam, I swear to God, my whole life, all those women I've been with, I didn't fuck any of them. All head. I just get head. all my life.
Why?
I used to be afraid of like STDs and shit, and I had like, yeah, I had a weird upbringing. Like I didn't trust people. This girl's gonna tell someone. You know, I was just paranoid guy, and so I'd just get head. So I can't fuck at all.
And he doesn't eat pussy, so it's one way
Oh my God.
every single time.
What a life.
The best arrangement possible.
You don't want to know what the vagina feels like on your dick, because I promise it's a great feeling. There's a reason why your body has almost been trained for millions of years to enjoy this feeling.
I mean, even with the camera, how do you perform if someone's there? You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
But you do your own home, or do you do professional, like
Both.
the whole? Is it different?
I could fuck my girl right here in front of you and it wouldn't bother me at all, except for the fact that you'd probably be laughing. It would probably make it awkward. If you were stoic,
We'll get you headphones and prove it.
I would rather you have headphones.
Could you imagine if we did a video where he's doing that and I'm just praying in the background and I'm like doing everything I can not to open my eyes?
Dude, you know cuck porn is pretty popular?
Wait, that doesn't even grow my channel. If I'm in porn, how does that affect my channel on Twitch?
You could put the URL on the wall. Put your plaque on the wall.
No, if I go porn, I would be dead set just porn, right?
I would love for Destiny to make an appearance in a porn film. Like, you live in Florida, so we could just holler at Bang Bros and have it be like a cuck scene where, where Destiny's the one sitting there
That
watching.
totally sounds like something that'd be
But
great
don't,
for my
your
reputation.
girl doesn't need to be
Absolutely.
there, but like it'd just be you on the couch just watching.
Sounds
Yo,
good.
we're being sexist as fuck, bro. We're not being inclusive. We
Right.
need to
Well,
ask-
we'll get here more, but because like okay, last night I clicked on a scene when I was beating off momentarily before I went to bed, and it's like in the thumbnail it was just this chick getting fucked by two guys, and then when I actually clicked it, it was that plus an old white guy sitting in the corner watching, which I really wasn't expecting when I clicked on this.
Mhm.
It didn't like fuck up the experience for me or anything, but it was kind of.
For you-
It's not my ideal vibe.
for you, since you had your podcast, porn makes you rich, right? Like it amplifies you, right?
It's a cool business, yeah.
Because a lot of porn stars don't make that much, but you're killing it.
With OnlyFans, a lot of the poppin' girls are making a shitload of money these days.
Have you said how much you made?
No.
I was told by someone. He said it was Manuel Ferreira, right? He said this is a good
Yo,
buddy
why
of
did you
mine.
out him?
No, this is not bad.
Right.
You should definitely have him on. That would be great. But
Okay.
he
Yeah, he's
said,
a legend.
yeah, he said, even if you can't fuck, even if I'm not gonna have videos, I would have clips, bro. I nut in like 10 seconds. I said, I'm not gonna make money doing that shit. Even if I did it, he said, because of who you are, and he didn't want me to. He's like, he's just telling me. I asked him how much money on my podcast, and he said, you'd have a Ferrari in 2 weeks. I said, bold, dude.
How much is a Ferrari?
Like 250K, right?
You think you're gonna make 100 plus
I said-
thousand a week on OnlyFans in your first 2
It's
weeks?
John
there?
fucking Zherka.
No, but
What kind of question is that?
no. It's not off
The
the name.
question is how many Ferraris he's
No,
gonna
no.
get.
He what he meant was he said the whole industry, OnlyFans and stuff, those girls are your best friends. So you'd have infinite money. But people who join the industry, they don't go on rod shows to meet those girls. Like we know all of them. We know every fucking porn star on earth, right? We met all of them because they're all on Twitch, right?
This is the thing: is that it's easy for girls to get people to subscribe to their OnlyFans, but if you're a guy, it's like I've heard that like 80% of your fans are going to be gay dudes, and they're going to be making very specific requests. They're going to want you to tickle your balloon knot on camera. They're going to want you to probably put some shit in your balloon knot. They're
Hold
gonna-
on, wait. What
The
the
fuck is a
is a
balloon
balloon knot? Is that
knot?
asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never looked at your asshole and
man.
thought, "Damn, that looks like a balloon knot."
It's never come to my
It's just
mind.
me.
But okay,
But
gotcha.
we're gonna like basically like I was talking to a young male porn star the other day. He said he's like, the incentives are all there for him to be jamming
He's
stuff
right.
down his throat and getting fucked in
No,
the
he's right.
ass. And
My first day, I did 500,000 views overnight. I'm like, look at all the pussy I'm gonna get. I open all my Snapchats from girl names, dudes jacking off to me, and pictures of me and shooting nut. And I keep opening, looking for a woman. I'm like, there gotta be a bitch in here. I go through all these, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like they just, we got a lot of people who watch us, and they just, enjoy themselves. So I think it's in every.
I mean, what does it say about you that you couldn't have a public appearance without getting all these penises sent to you? Because like me and him, we've had plenty of viral moments, and I've never felt like, damn,
You didn't open.
I wish people would just stop sending me their dicks.
You didn't add strangers. I was like, I had a complete loser. So when like thousands of people send me friend requests, I was like, dude, my life changed in 1 hour. I added all of them, right? I'm like, yo, my life. And the people are like, bro, that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. But I was like alcoholic, like loser.
You can just make it so people can add you and you don't have to add them back on Snapchat.
Now I'll never add a fucking follower. Like,
Oh.
get the fuck away from me, bro. What the fuck? But back then I was like fucking lonely. I'd stay on Omegle and I was talking to some fucking dude about going viral. And he's like, yeah, man, I believe you. I talked to that stranger for 4 hours, right? He was broke. I was broke. We were the most depressed dudes. Never saw each other again. That same week it happened. I was like, oh shit. Because I tried a prayer. I was like, man, this prayer shit is so fucking gay. So fucking gay. I'm trying one. Don't do it in a gay way. Do it in like, make sure. Because I was showering. I'm like, make sure my dick's soft. It's clean. It's pure. And I'm like, make it long. Make it 10 minutes. I want to go viral on YouTube. Right? And I was high as fuck on New Year's. Right? On a zodiac alignment. Like this. And then nothing happened. And I bought a $300 computer. I was so broke. $300 computer. 300 Canadian. And I'm like, I should make like YouTube and stuff. 0 followers. Started going on Omegle, drinking, calling everyone. I was so angry. I was like, fuck you, ugly bitch, bro. And it was funny to them. So they're like, you should go on a show and roast these people. And I'm like, what? And they put me on. And I turned to my brother. I'm like, he's like, no one goes viral off that show. Like, you're fucking, it's like 20,000 views and they use people. I'm like, watch. And I pull a fucking gun on the camera.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I saw this. Yeah,
And
you were hitting the bowl too.
Adam, they banned me, blocked me, and I was like, my life's over.
What's wrong with pointing a gun at the camera? It's not like you could shoot them through the camera.
But the point is, the prayer worked. I spent like 24 years of my life miserable. The prayer fucking worked. And I've been afraid to pray. I love my life, so I'm like, I don't want to ask for more shit. But the prayer fucking worked. And people think like, nah, bro, that never happened. I've been talking about it for years. That prayer worked, bro.
The prayer got you banned from.
No, the
streaming?
prayer got me to leave the club.
Oh.
The prayer got some random dude to click on me on Omegle. In 2 seconds, he invites me on a show. If that didn't happen, damn. So that's why I go hard on this shit, because it's not like I grew up with the Bible. I thought the Bible was the gayest shit ever my whole life. And then after that prayer, I was like, what the fuck?
I've had a lot of good things happen to me in my life and a lot of bad things. And I don't pray, so I'm not able to like attribute them to different prayers or lack of prayer. But it seems like religious people are always doing that. Like, oh, I stopped praying for 6 months and then my grandma died. And it's like, I mean, there's probably other intervals in which you didn't pray and which bad things didn't happen, right?
99% of prayers are void, null, empty, fake news. God ain't listening to you.
I would say a higher number, but yeah.
No. Most prayers are fake. But when you're at rock fucking bottom, bro, that's the one that works. I'm telling you, all my life, miserable, broke, blah, blah. First day on the internet, 6,000 donation. I'm like, what the fuck did I even do?
$6,000?
Yeah.
From one person?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Who cares?
Was it Destiny?
Fuck, I appreciate that guy, but like,
Was it Mr. Girl?
no. But yeah, that's why I go hard for this shit. I hate people who think I went to some fucking Catholic school like this guy. I didn't read this shit. I hated religion my whole life. I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. And then when I started seeing people like, hey, you can fuck my wife, I was like, whoa, I gotta go this way, right?
That drove you into religion?
These guys went extreme, and
There's
I'm like,
an in-between, I think.
In between always gets pulled by them, or they get canceled. If they chill with me too much, it's over.
Why do you just blame all of society's ills on him?
Because when
he's
because
a scapegoat, yeah.
Adam, when you look at the progressive experiment, look how miserable people are. You think it's from the Bible? What the Bible is? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found. So when we see all these guys, not him, his viewers and stuff, all miserable and shit, I'm like, bro, we're doing your way. We're doing the blue hair way for the last 20, 30 years. And you're pretending like you're having no effect. You're on the misery on earth. You guys had no effect. There's no way. There's fucking no way.
Respond to that.
What the fuck am I supposed to say?
Wait, can I grab a water?
Yeah. Do you think Do you think progressivism and like, non-religiousness is making people miserable?
I think that the internet, I think the changes to our lifestyles have been very dramatic very quickly, and I think we're built for like the world we're in right now. The world, I think, is changing too quickly underneath our feet. We have a really hard time keeping up. But the argument for like going back to religion, like I don't know if there's ever been a time in all of human history where we've gone backwards to like find happiness. Like it just doesn't work that way. We're always on a forward march, basically.
And people are
So-
always terrified of progress
change and everything,
new
yeah.
things in general. Yeah.
That's
figure
not
it out.
true. That's not true. For thousands of years, the church is going away. Then it gets aggressive, right? They're like, "Oh, we don't want this blue," and it comes back and it goes. That's how it is. It's like
But
a wave.
religion's on the decline big time in America over
Yeah,
the
it
last
is.
like 30, 40 years, right?
Yeah, but that eventually people are going to be miserable. I mean, look at post-COVID. We got good lives. The people watching us are broke as fuck. They can't buy groceries. You think those guys aren't going to God? Get the fuck. It's us that won't go to God. We got all the fucking bitches on earth. We have all the sin to our fucking fingertips. Us, we're in trouble. Those guys watching, you think they're just gonna stay in misery? Those guys are gonna become fucking ISIS, bro.
So you believe in heaven and hell?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can a porn star go to heaven?
Absolutely.
Really? What do I have to do? Got to fill out a form or something?
Eventually you accept Christ, and it's not like words, Eventually it's like you stop trying to make your girl jealous. You stop doing this stuff, those invisible
I
impulses.
think I already studied that.
You don't ever fuck with her?
Try to make her jealous?
Like you never just start an argument for no reason?
No, not really. Sometimes
Am
I
I
think
fucked up, bro?
sometimes I think I should. Sometimes I think if I were to like, kind of like be a little more distant, give her some time, make her feel like, because I noticed one time I got drunk on the podcast with a bunch of girls and I FaceTimed her and one of the girls was like rubbing my leg. And
Well, when's the
and that
last
was like a
time-
really good reminder of like, oh, you do love me because you just got furious at this girl touching me. It was nice.
When's the last time she cried?
I don't know. No comment.
It's fucking personal, this God. Holy
I mean,
shit.
I don't
When's the
know.
last time Melina cried? Like what
Like
you
a
do
week
that's
ago? I
what'd
don't
you
know.
do that's stupid?
Girls cry a lot. Let's
Yeah,
be real.
well,
Average
my
girl.
life is complicated. Okay.
I'm saying when I accepted Christ, I stopped doing like extra mean shit. I was a mean guy. Now I'm
I
like,
don't think I've ever done extra mean shit. That seems kind of
You're
weird.
just extra mean and you have
yeah,
no
that just
idea.
seems a little sociopathic.
He just doesn't realize it.
you
Me
don't
too, brother.
you never like poke and piss someone off
Fuck
just for
no.
fun.
And ruin your life? Why the fuck would you make your own life shitty?
So you never. She's eating a piece of toast loud, and you never go like, "Yo, bitch, shut the fuck up." Like,
No.
No.
She'd have to do something way more serious for me to say, bitch, shut the fuck up in front of our child in the morning. I mean, yeah, but he's making a good point that like once you live with someone, once you've committed yourself to being with them, the saying happy wife, happy life. It basically just means like it's okay for you to be fake and just coddle your wife's feelings so that you don't have to deal with bullshit because it's
Jesus.
gonna make
Okay, well, I wouldn't say it that way.
No, but
Jesus.
like I mean that's the intention of that saying, right?
No, I think happy wife, happy life just means that like you want the people in your life to be happy because it probably is going to make you happy. So like if your wife wants something and you want to do it, then she's probably going to be in our mood.
But
Easier for you to do things you want to do. Like that's
I think the intention of it is that you don't need to like pick every fight.
Yeah,
you don't
for sure.
need to like stand on every like literal argument that you could possibly have.
Yeah.
Because if you just go a little bit out of your way to keep your girl happy, it'll make your life. A lot
but it's
better,
hot.
right?
It's
but
hot.
it should be a two-way street with her as well, right?
The problem
True.
is it's hot. You piss her off, then you guys fuck.
It's hot.
It's hot, bro. Pissing her off is the best part. If I couldn't piss her off, why the fuck would I be around her? Like just to fuck with them.
But if I piss my girl off, it's gonna have a real negative effect on the rest of my day as well.
Dude, you're mature as fuck, Adam. You're fucking.
I mean, I'm trying
destroying me. What
to
the fuck are you trying
maximize
to do?
my enjoyment throughout the day, right? So it's like if I can do
Why did-
anything to make her have a good day, and that's going to reflect on me. Now, granted, some people are kind of fucked up where you can make them have a great year, and that's going to basically make them want to sort of take it out on you in some way. But ideally, you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with that kind of person.
I don't know. I like bullying people that live with me. You pay the bills, you're not gonna bully them?
You get like a dog.
They're bullying your credit card, you're not gonna like fuck with her a bit?
She's not bullying my credit card.
Mine destroyed my credit card.
Really?
I've been financially abused because I tried this my whole life. I didn't pay for chicks, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try be a gentleman and shit, bro. That kind of money, that's like Corvette money. That's like big money, dude. So Yeah.
Keep an eye on your finances and don't let any woman bleed you dry.
Yeah.
Would probably be a decent piece of
The
advice.
problem is, just to get her to go away and stop talking, the credit card is like a magic tool. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's like with
over
my
time,
kid.
it's like,
It's a magic tool to just put on fucking Lion King because she's gonna like get over whatever the fuck's going on if I
What-
put on Lion King. But I'm kind of like training her to be a shitty person if I just constantly give her what she wants, right?
you guys are probably like chilled. You guys, if you were like me, right? I need some stimulation. I need therapy, bro. I need to talk to someone because I'm like, how
I
can
knew
I?
you needed therapy as soon as you told me you didn't like having sex.
I don't need therapy. I'm saying, if I chill with her and I don't like start being a little mean, I get really bored. Like, I get really fucking bored.
I know that impulse you're describing, and I think you got to fight against that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's kind of like that. That's like the definition of just being a toxic dude, right? When you
Yeah.
kind of want to fuck with somebody's feelings for fun.
But I do it with everyone.
It
I do
sounds
it
familiar,
with
but-
buddies. I do it with everyone. So it's like, yeah, it's bad. But I overcame a lot of it.
Have you done therapy?
My twin brother is like a therapist, so he checks in on me.
He's probably not the ideal therapist. Your twin brother. You kind of
No,
want somebody who's like disconnected from you.
But no, he's the highest paid in the Lower Mainland. But everyone else, no, check this out, Adam.
Yeah.
All therapists are not the same. He told me after he finished his master's degree, plenty of rich therapists say to their clients, sometimes you just got to give yourself a hug. There's liberal therapists, so you could be fucked if you don't get someone like my brother. My brother's like the best. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to fucking liberal therapist in Vancouver, Canada. What the fuck? I'd rather hit up my brother. And he's like, you're beyond repair, but he's helped me out a lot. Like I used to just fight on the street on video. I used to like be totally weird, freak show, like some, like weirdo. And now I'm gonna be the next big thing on the internet, and then jail, like Andrew Tate.
Where do you stand on Andrew Tate?
100% innocent. When in history have we believed a fucking hooker? Especially a hooker that on the fucking app, she's like, yeah, how much money are we gonna make for that Netflix deal? That's some horror shit, bro. You wanna make Netflix money putting someone in jail? That's what they're talking about? That doesn't sound like trafficking. That sounds like some horror shit.
You've done a lot of research into this. Where do you land on?
He's
Andrew Tate?
almost absolutely a sex trafficker. Yeah, 100%. Unless he literally lies about every single thing he says online. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to defend a pimp, but I'd rather take the pimp side than the fucking hookers. Those bitches try to stab me at the club. Pimps always were good people to me.
You can't
Hookers were
judge-
the fucking worst people, pulling out knives. Have you worked at a strip club? They
No.
beat the shit out of each other. The soft stripper, that's so cute. They beat the shit out that girl. They get jealous. Dude, these are not girls.
But
bro.
you can't
These are
blame
demons.
his hookers that were working for him for the actions of other hookers that you dealt with on the other side of the world, right? And plus,
Or can he?
I can for that text message.
but the case is that he is sort of like coercing women into becoming prostitutes as well, right?
Sure, I don't want to defend that.
The
but
lover
I-
boy method.
I
I,
don't-
never
alright.
knew about that.
I don't want to defend that. I want to defend, should he be in jail right now?
I'm not like super familiar with exactly.
It's so fucking weird. It's like,
He probably should be in jail, right?
You think?
Yeah.
like what's the biggest thing he should be locked up for?
For sex. Well, I think oh god, I just did all this research for it. The three things were, one was a rape charge between the four. I don't remember who that was exactly on. One was organization of a criminal group. And then I think the third one might have been related to financial shit. I don't remember. But those are the three that he's held for. But we don't know how wide the investigation is sprawled until we see the actual charges. That
Do you
come out.
think he's really that outrageously rich off of Hustler's University?
Outrageously rich? He probably exaggerates his money.
There's
but I
a
mean, like,
lot of stupid people out
He
there.
has
He's rich.
he did if he's to believed, he ran that webcam business with 75 women and he was stealing like fucking 80% of the money from them. So
I would feel like once the Hustlers University thing started kicking off, that the webcam business might become kind of an afterthought. 'Cause it just seems like there's so much bullshit you have to deal with having like 70 women working for you doing this bullshit versus like the Hustlers University thing where you're literally just emailing people PDFs.
maybe, yeah.
Watch me get the viewer count up.
Oh.
He fucked up when he fucked with that Greta bitch. That bitch is a globalist, Freemasonic, all that. He fucked up. As soon as he said that tweet, I said, really? Is that the Masonic darling that he's fucking with? And I went live. I'm like, this guy's a fuck. Even if they say he's psyop and he's CIA as well, it's burn notice. You could be CIA, but the CIA cuts Destiny tomorrow. They fuck him over and they put him in jail. He can't come out and say he's CIA because then people say you're phony. So that's how they burn each other. So if Andrew Tate was CIA, like some of the guys are saying, then it would still be the same narrative, right? But he fucked with Greta, is what a lot of people were speculating. Like, what do you think, Steven? Did that have any
No,
effect?
I had no effect.
You
on
think
it.
She didn't make a call?
The Romanian government arrested him and charged him with sex trafficking as a result of him insulting this like teenage girl?
A lot of people are saying,
Everything is gonna. That's such a classic thing, though.
They are. A lot of people are saying it though.
you know, I don't want to say I believe that one.
Right.
You know, that's stupid.
It seems
It's
like a lot.
like
to
flat
commit to.
Earth. The Earth is flat, but I don't want to believe that one because I'm like, it's
How
a
do
little
you-
reach.
How do you feel about Joe Rogan, who used to be a flat earther, having come around on it like 10 years ago or whatever? And
Did he really used to be a flat earther?
Really?
Yeah, I think in the early days.
You
Or
mean Moonlander?
He was at the very least very sympathetic to it, but I think he let that go pretty.
I
early
mean,
on.
let's be honest.
Or he might have never been fooled by the
Adam,
flat Earth thing.
Adam.
I don't know.
Adam,
He definitely went for a lot of conspiracy
Adam.
theories early on.
who is Neil deGrasse Tyson?
A astrophysicist or some shit.
That fat slob agreed to debate Eric Dubay, the flat Earth firmament guy, on Joe Rogan, and they deleted the fucking VOD, and he backed out of the debate, and then it got censored off the internet completely.
How did they delete the VOD of something he backed out of?
I'm saying it was scheduled for them to debate. He was supposed to debate some flat Earth. The astrophysicist who agreed pussied the fuck out, and then they censored the whole topic. The most banned topic in history is flat Earth. That's why I let you have 10 seconds of it. I don't want to hurt you.
I feel like Joe Rogan's probably kind of embarrassed if he gave this guy too much credence.
Then
I would
why
assume.
did Neil deGrasse Tyson agree?
Because there's this whole dynamic where if you platform somebody with, I mean, in this case, I wouldn't say it's like a dangerous viewpoint, but it's going to be very hard to debunk shit when you haven't heard any of these arguments
An
previously.
astrophysicist is pussing out?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
That's some fucking coward shit,
you
bro.
could look at it that way, or you could look at it like it's an almost impossible task for like probably the same reason that somebody like Destiny wasn't really dying to like argue with election deniers after the election, right? Because it's like they're gonna hit you with 5 million different fucking arguments out of thin air. I don't know. You seem like you kind of go for it, but like somebody like Sam Harris has famously kind of not wanted to engage on a lot of this stuff.
But the flat earther, he did not challenge them. They challenged the
Wait,
flat
he
earther.
just didn't show up.
No, the flat earther didn't like call anyone.
Oh.
They said, let's bring him on. They challenged him. And then they looked at his content. They're like, oh, fuck.
Well, I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson probably also, he's like part of the scientific establishment. There's probably like some pressure on him to not engage about certain topics, I would think. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
I
someone
doubt
said,
he's
"Don't do
really
it."
like terrified of that argument. I feel like if anything, that argument's probably really kind of beneath him.
And Neil deGrasse Tyson said the Earth is an oblate spheroid. The guy's a fucking.
What does that mean?
He said the Earth is pear-shaped. So he debunks the NASA photos of Earth from space, the fake photos that are the Earth is perfectly circular, right? It's a sphere. He said it's pear-shaped.
Wouldn't they be able to prove that? Like, find an angle to take a photo where it looks kind of pearish?
Do you want pull something up? You're gonna love this.
I think the way that this section of the podcast has been going is why somebody might not really want to
Adam,
debate it.
I'll give you the funniest clip. Pull up the YouTube. You're gonna love this. It's not gonna harm your channel. I'm gonna
Okay.
do that. I'm trying to get a job here. I'm not gonna harm you, bro.
Oh, really? Wow.
I'm telling you, shouldn't he buy into me early before I pop off?
Do you live in LA?
Yeah, I got the job. I live, bro. I live here. What the fuck?
I do think it's definitely not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Adam, I made money, but I hate setting up equipment and doing shit and talking to fucking employees. I fucking hate people, so I cannot do it alone. But you guys have everything.
I think
for me.
she should be your co-host.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Just looks at the hand.
You know what's crazy though is I kind of feel like a phony, and I have to say it. She's the virgin, and I'm the conservative. You know, isn't that how fucked up society got? Like she's actually living correct, and
Well, you've lived a hedonistic lifestyle and seemingly kind of turned your back on it, whereas she's
No, I haven't
she's
turned my.
hold-
I
she's
limit
holding
it.
out.
I limit it.
Okay.
80%, so I don't go to jail and weird shit. I don't stay with gangsters no more. I don't do none of that shit.
Do you just have like an incoming hoe phase, or is it going to be straight from like virginity to marriage?
Holy fuck,
It's
bro.
all at once. I have an active OnlyFans right now.
Oh,
Oh,
you
right.
going to hell, bro? What the fuck?
What are you doing on there? Everything?
Do you talk?
Guess you just gotta look and see.
You've looked at it?
Not yet. No, why should I?
Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I'm trying.
I
to
always,
figure out what's on
there are a
there.
lot of girls that I meet, but I feel weird, like, because some girls would do OnlyFans. I feel weird, like, buying it. I'm gonna be honest, I would, but I'm worried my name would show up. Like, how weird would it be if I would go to, like, hang out with you or somebody else, and you're like, oh, I saw yesterday, like, you bought my OnlyFans.
No, but I felt like that at first when I signed up for OnlyFans, but then you see the default username they give you is like user 19654.
I made one it's a long story, but a friend wanted me to review hers on stream, so I made an OnlyFans account and I think I set my name as like Stephen Bonnell II. So
You should change it, or just not show your OnlyFans login on stream.
well, too late.
But yeah, I mean, there's no way that they're going to be able to view your email or anything
Mhm.
because OnlyFans would never allow the creators to have access to the email
Oh yeah,
list,
true, because
you
it
know?
would be potentially catastrophic. Yeah.
See, all I need to do to find out what she does on OnlyFans though is just like see what she wrote at the top, because that's where the girls always kind of come clean. Like if you read into it, you can pretty much tell what the most extreme stuff they'll be willing to do is.
Bro, OnlyFans girls.
You do dick ratings?
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who would like to purchase one.
Yo, you know what's interesting about like being Adam? How tall are you?
6'3".
I haven't seen your porn, so I haven't seen your cock
Okay.
yet. But check
Yet.
this out. Be honest. When we're flaccid walking around, when you're a big dude, bro, that's a bad look.
Yeah.
For me, if I'm flaccid walking around my house, I go, bro, body to dick size. That looks like I got a clitoris, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've never really thought about it, but I will say that one time there's a famous hip hop groupie named Superhead, and Superhead said something about seeing Shaq naked, and she said that he kind of had that problem where he might have
big, yeah.
he might have had like a pretty regular sized dick, but because he's a monster, it's just like it looks really small in comparison.
You said Shaq, $100 million Shaq. Yo, he got caught on live. This is good
On
for you.
Omegle?
No, he got caught live. This is just edit this part out. He got caught live. No, keep it in. The part where I talked. Dude, I'm tired. Check this out. Check this out.
Keep that all
You,
in.
you said take this part off so it hits. This is such a good clip, and put it on the YouTube. I'll send it to your guy. Shaq, what is he known for compared to other basketball players? He has $100 million. He's got they say 500, they say billion. He's way more than everyone else. He was caught live on mainstream fucking media showing his Freemason ring, and the news guy goes, "Are you a Freemason?" He says, "Of course I am. Of course I am." And they're like, "Is that a legal profession?" He's like, "Of course it is." You put that clip with your YouTube shit while I'm talking, and you know it's gonna do great. Because I'm working on a documentary, and my team sends me that Shaq clip. And I'm like, basketball players get into the Masonic shit? What the fuck?
I feel like I need to become an expert on the Masons now, just so that I can argue about this when people bring it up to me.
Good luck.
That's
Now-
kind of like a very Destiny thing to do, though.
I feel like
this is too far even for me.
I feel like Adam, I don't think you are, because you're not a mover and shaker. Check this out.
I feel like I kind of am.
No. Shaq got billions, bro. Billions.
Yeah, what does this dog shit podcast even make? I bet you've never made $1 billion in
He's
your
got-
life.
Never met a
Not
billion.
even
Adam-
close.
True.
I know Adam's people. Adam right now has $42 million.
That would be so sick. I would have a way sicker house. if I
Someone
had
told me
$42
you're at
million.
42 right now.
Did you
So-
Google
so
his net
amazing.
worth? Is that who told you?
I'm just making shit up. No, but you're doing good.
Thanks.
You're
The
doing
movers
good.
and the shakers, though. I used to want to make merch that said that on it. I feel like in 2014 that would have fit in very well in the streetwear.
You know how I
culture.
knew Adam's doing good? When I met those OnlyFans girls, they're living like in shoe boxes. I'm like, bitch, you're fucking broke. What the fuck? But him, because he had a podcast, your life, like, you definitely went up.
I know a lot of porn stars making 6 figures a month on OnlyFans.
Yeah, me too, actually. But the problem is, a lot of them, they don't work. They get lazy. Working with women is fucking impossible. If women just act like men for 4 to 6 hours a day, those bitches would have $500 million.
I'm gonna put it like this though. The other day I had a dinner with like an OnlyFans manager who manages basically the accounts for like a ton of huge girls. And the thing about him is that these were regular girls, and he fucking finds them and he promotes the fuck out of them and he blows their shit up. And it's really crazy to see it because we do the OnlyFans management thing, but we're a lot more like hands off. And this guy, like, I brought up boyfriends. Like, I was just like, so what's the biggest pain in the ass in your day-to-day life of managing these girls? And he just goes, boyfriends. And you just see it in his eyes that he's just like had girls in front of him who could easily be making like, you know, $10 million in a year. And they have some toxic ass high school boyfriend that just is completely just throwing a stick in the spokes over and over and over. There's like infinite girls that have so much potential.
Can I, one quick thing before he talks about Mason shit. This is one of the biggest triggers, and it's always hard to counter this because when you're on these red pill shows and shit, like it's all anecdotes, but like they always talk about how like women hunt for resources and women are always looking for high value men, et cetera, et cetera. And it sounds like you've had the experience, but I've known so many amazing women that are the most loserish fucking guys in the world. Yes. And it's like unfucking believable.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Unfucking believable how many of these like insanely attractive, like decently wealthy, like working girls, it could be with like so many different men, but they're like hooked on this one guy that they've been back and forth with for like 6 years.
Yes.
So how are they a good woman? What did they do that made them a good person? Because they're attractive?
Some of them are streamers. Some of them work hard. Some of them do excel in their field. It depends on who I'm talking about. But
we know all the influencers. Bro, if you're a woman and an influencer, you're a piece of shit, bro.
Sorry, you just literally said you need these guys to do a show for you because you can't even set up a fucking camera. Okay, how are you going to shut on women for doing OnlyFans?
But they don't even do it. They quit to fuck their ex. They don't even fucking do it. They're fucking useless.
Some of them do it.
They quit. They go 4 months and they're like, I have enough money for some IKEA furniture. And then they start going broke. The only ones that do good are the ones that get pimps. You know what I mean? Those ones with pimps are fucking rich.
I know a lot of girls who are very self-motivated with OnlyFans. Do you have a pimp?
I have an agency, yes.
Oh, well,
I don't think that's what he meant.
I was thinking more of like just a no.
Like, is there a guy that hits you if you don't put enough like photos on your OnlyFans?
Dude, not all pimps hit chicks, bro.
Is there a guy that emotionally abuses
That's a
you?
pretty big part of it, though. So they don't hit you.
There's pimps. Most pimps don't hit the bitch because they're good with their words. They're spellcasters. They know what to tell the bitch to motivate her. The pimps that suck are the ones that hit them. The pimps that know how to motivate.
It's different styles. You can find some videos of pimps really like arguing about what the preferred style of managing a woman is, like ruthlessly beating the fuck out of her or treating her like more of a human. Which
I wouldn't recommend like beating up any woman.
Good.
That's bold.
You know what I mean?
Very
proud of you.
That's where I
draw
the line.
I'll be anti-women abuse.
I'm getting the job today.
Very bold. Now that's a feminist right there.
But it is weird. I don't know if we want to talk about it too much, but it is weird how many women want to get hit across the face. Like, bro, I met good girls, bad girls. They all say, they're like, you know, I wouldn't tell the police if I know when I'm being a bitch. I'm like, yo, what are you exploring, bro? Get the fuck out of my house. What are you exploring right now?
You're talking about wanting to be abused or wanting to be hit in like a sexual manner?
They think that it's trauma bonding. That's how fucking, you know, women dog brain. They think it's trauma bonding, bro. They think it's trauma bonding. So they're like, oh, I like this Zherka guy. If I could just get it more intense, we could beat the shit out of each other. That's how fucking stupid they are.
If a woman asks you to hit her during sex, like how hard are you going?
Depends on what kind of hit we're talking about.
Right, you would ask for clarification.
Yeah,
like,
well,
so
like
you want me to go full right hook?
Because you've got on one end, you've got like 50% of girls want you to like spank their ass, but then on the other end of like getting hit in the face, that's very, very, very rare. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I would enjoy it.
You know,
no closed fist for sure.
You know, a woman loves you. Like when a man loves a girl, he goes, "Man, it's you, and that's it, right? That's it." When a woman loves a man, she starts talking about rape play. She starts talking about hitting across the face. The sex gets crazier. It's like, bro, and I looked into it. I think it's a trust thing that they're like, oh, I trust him. He's not gonna kill me. I don't know what that is, but then I got sad because I Googled it. Bro, 80% of women. I don't even know if these women, we can call women human after this. 80% of women have a rape fantasy. Oh yeah, with their husband. No, bro, with a fucking stranger. If you Google what a woman is, 80%. 80%.
What do you draw from that, though? That this fantasy is apparently kind of popular.
I'm saying, does the man have the same one? Not really.
Right.
Like, men don't have fucking rape fantasies.
But so what are you
Most
saying?
men-
That women are just fundamentally deranged because
They're
some
chaos-
have this fetish?
I read Freemasonic literature. I read 100 books, Adam, because I don't want to study chemistry and COVID and weird fucking shit. I want to study what they had when people were geniuses. Plato's. We learn from Plato, right? We study Plato. We don't study the blue guy.
My housekeeper keeps calling it Play-Doh, and now my fucking 2-year-old thinks that's how it's pronounced, but really her English isn't that great.
These philosophers all figured it out. They said the sun and the moon is the male and female, the passive and the active principle. She's passive getting fucked, and he's active hitting it. The male temperament, I'm getting a job, is active. The female temperament is, I'm gonna talk to my chihuahua. They're passive, they don't do shit. And these guys all figured it out with gender, rhythm, polarity, everything. But it's all hidden. And now they teach us about fucking dinosaurs. Bro, to be feminine, it comes from the word chaotic. That's what a woman is.
Really?
You're gonna let someone, you're actually not gonna boss her around if her nature is chaotic.
I love
That's
how
crazy,
I
bro.
love people who try to argue with you that like because a word derives from another word in another language that reveals the true nature of that word. Very common.
Is a male's nature orderly?
Mm.
Of course it is, because the ones that's not is in jail. We've already been in jail. The civilians you see that are not in jail, they're orderly. They're just men.
You need to have a good deal of order, I guess, to survive. Yeah.
Men are orderly. Women are chaotic. You give a bitch $1 million, she'll be doing fucking fentanyl the next day. You give a man $1 million, he'll have two.
Do you really think that? Because I feel like
Adam,
women,
you're in the industry. How many bitches spend their money on stupid shit?
not most, from my experience.
Bro.
All the OnlyFans girls I know are basically just fucking losers who maybe they buy handbags and shit, but for the most part they just save their money.
Steven and I got on a Discord call in tears laughing at how these girls with 10 million followers live in a shoebox broke as fuck.
What? Hold on. Don't include me in that.
Years ago, we're like, yo, that girl has 10 million followers on Instagram. Bro, I don't know if you knew her, but a lot of those Instagram girls, they don't know how to manage their fucking
Wait,
money,
who?
bro.
Who were you gonna say?
I don't remember, but
No.
you've said it on your stream many times. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You've said a lot of girls who have 10 million followers, they don't have fucking Ferraris. Like,
Why would I say that when that's how I have a $40,000 Ford Focus RS?
how many girls do you know with 10 million followers that aren't, like, they don't live, like, in a mansion,
They
bro?
probably some of them don't want to, but that's probably better. That's a better lifestyle, right? Why would you waste all your money on a
I
fucking
know some
mansion?
porn star girls who have nice cars, but for the most part, I would say the average one has like a Tesla or like a
They
pretty
go
basic car.
They go on vacations for a year. Oh, I accidentally spent 200,000. That's how they go broke. They don't know what they're doing.
$200,000 vacation.
You think they're fucking investing in Bitcoin? They don't do shit, bro. Women don't do shit with their money. That's why when they have a boyfriend, the boyfriend's like, yo, you should put it in here. The boyfriend saves her ass, right?
Yeah.
I
You're sure
saved
the
her.
boyfriend isn't like, I
say,
found this hot new crypto coin that I
I've-
want to invest all your money in?
Steve, I've always said to every girlfriend I had, put your money in my account. I said, I got you on Jesus' name. And then when they act up or do something disrespectful,
You hold it over their head and
They're not-
take their money.
tax, I don't take.
I mean, if you buy your girl Bitcoin and she inevitably becomes super rich, that's really kind of hurting your standing in the relationship, right?
She leaves you.
Yeah, she's
That's
gonna.
a chaotic bitch.
If she 10x's her money, she's out.
If you 10x your money right now, you will never leave Layla. You guys are fucking bonded and shit, you know? Bro, if our bitches ever made $1 million, we'd have to fuck each other, bro. It would be fucking over, and you're saying women aren't chaotic. Quiet. Am I the crazy one?
Yeah.
Bro.
You are, yeah.
And you know what's funny, Adam?
We'd have to fuck each other.
Adam, you know what's funny? It's like,
Do you think you'd hate fucking him?
No, we're not ever fucking.
But do you think if you had to, you would hate it? Well, you don't even want to fuck a pussy, so you probably don't want to fuck his asshole.
I would, if you said I have to fuck a dude,
It would be him.
I would kill myself with a smile on my face on live to get you the views, bro. I swear to God, if I had to fuck a dude, I'd kill myself. that second, I swear on Christ's name, that fucking second, I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself live.
I don't want to fuck a dude, but I would rather fuck a dude than die. Is that gay?
The problem is, and I hate leaking this shit because people use it against me. But
You
I
fucked a
didn't.
dude one time?
No. Bro, I've never done no gay shit. But check this out. I've had those dreams, bro.
Gay dreams?
He thinks it's a joke. Bro, you've never had some fucking rapist come in your dream, touch you?
No.
I've never had gay dreams in my life.
Yeah,
if
me
you have
neither.
gay
Yeah.
dreams, there might be something there worth
A
exploring.
gay rape dream? A guy raping me in my dream.
Do you have gay rape dreams?
No, bro. I'm saying I've been in dreams where a dude is like with a fucking AK-47 and they're all trying to rape my wife and then rape me and then murder us. I've had the most fucked up, coked out dreams. And I was with Hells Angels in Vancouver. So I had pink. I had the best blow. So my dreams were fucking vivid.
You had the Tusi?
The one you can sleep on.
Wait, what?
You know,
Tusi's the crazy ass pink Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like Molly type shit. I don't think you can sleep on it though. I think it has meth in it.
have you had blow where you can eat on it?
No, I've definitely had a lot of blow where I could not eat for a day or so.
You're rich. There's blow that's so fucking expensive you can eat. Like it's not acid. It's
I'm
like
trying to lose weight. Your blow sounds like a great idea right now.
No.
You just snort blow and just not eat.
if
It's
you want to lose
brilliant.
weight, bro, Adderall is powerful. Adderall is the most powerful weight loss drug.
I feel like Adderall or meth because you're awake for 36 hours. You're probably burning more calories. You're not
I don't
eating
think,
ever.
Yeah, but I don't think I could handle it in the long run. I think it'd be really bad.
Well,
for
I don't
my
think you should
lifestyle.
abuse any drug in
Adam-
the long run
yeah.
to lose weight. It's probably not a
But
good
even
idea.
Adderall in general, like I'm so fucking geeked up off the coffee in here most days that
Uh-huh.
I don't really. I feel like Adderall would just be too much.
It would be way too much because when I was training clients, they were taking steroids and stuff like that, and I would help them and stuff. The guys who took Adderall, and I didn't know what it was. I was with the pharmaceuticals. I know hormones. I know fat burners. I was like, what is this? It's like a cognitive enhancer. I didn't know about Adderall back in 2016. And then I saw it wipes out appetite. It's an amphetamine, so you start moving and stuff. You feel good, so you want to work out. Adderall for fitness, I saw my clients gain way better bodies on Adderall than the guys on test who are overeating and getting a little puffy.
Well, it's probably going to do a very different thing to your body, right?
But on
Test
test,
is going to make you fucking huge, and Adderall is going to just make you not eat and lose
but
weight.
that's the thing that I found weird. I'm like, on the guys on test, they gain 20 pounds, even if they don't work out, just sitting, and they get beefier and stuff. The guys on Adderall, even the fat guys were getting shredded because they were eating. They were like, I need my carrots. They were like tweakers. They ate everything off the plate and they wouldn't go to McDonald's. Everyone on testosterone, they would get fat as fuck and shit. Like all my clients on test got fat as fuck.
We got to get you on the Ozempic shots.
That shit is fucking powerful.
I would not do it, but I heard
that
it's
shit is
insane.
$500
Yeah.
fucking dollars, right?
I heard it's like $1,000 a month or something, and they're trying to put all these little kids on it.
Steve, there's this drug, you poke it into you.
Diabetic medication.
Yeah, and you feel full. You
Oh,
feel
this is a huge
It's
deal.
super
Like a
popular
month
now.
ago. Yeah, like this company had found out basically something that like, what is it like? You can lose like 15 to 20% of your weight.
Yeah, on
and there's like
average.
So
the side effects
badass.
are like pretty manageable and everything. Yeah.
So, and you know why I love it? You know why I really love it?
You're on it?
No.
You just
I'm
heard
saying
about it?
why I love when humans use drugs to lose weight because I like natural, but I love the enhanced people because you cannot fight Kellogg's. Since 5 years old, you're eating that sugar. You're addicted to Kellogg's. These obese people are killing themselves with Cheetos. The least they could do is combat it with drugs that make them feel full, Adderall and stuff. Greek God X, fat ass, he lost like 500 pounds on Adderall.
Let me ask you something. Can you give her a viral moment? Because typically when she goes on Fresh and Fit, she's leaving with like 7, 8 TikToks in the bag. And I'm kind of wondering if she even has one
Okay,
throughout
check
the
this
course
out.
of this. So maybe you could help her out.
I'll ask a question. Should women be able to vote?
You're asking me the question?
Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't I ask you?
Yeah, I think fuck no. What the hell?
Why?
Because engineers, philosophers, everything in society is built by men. So it's like, why would you? How can you vote if you didn't You're not an architect. You're not an engineer. You're not a philosopher. You're not a technician. You're not a plumber. You're not even a part of the fucking city, bro.
Many women have jobs.
So should you not be able to vote because you don't do any of that?
Who's the plumber? who Now check this out. Hold on. What I do
Wait,
is
what's the answer to that question?
I should be able to vote because I'm always paying for a woman. Women, do you know why lesbians went extinct? They can't. Bro, Adam, they don't fucking pay the dinner. Two fucking bitches look at each other like this.
Nobody's
Who
paying.
the fuck's paying? That's why those bitches went extinct, bro.
They all got locked up for running off on the check.
How many lesbians do you really know? You just know bisexual girls now. Lesbians are extinct. They're gone. And I'm like, I know it's financial.
It is weird when I meet a porn star girl and I realize she is a real deal lesbian and she's just fucking me on camera. And that it's basically a total lie. She goes home.
Bullshit that happens, really?
Yeah. And like hot ass chicks that you would look at on Instagram and you would think, oh, she's hot. She must be fucking dudes all the time. And then at some point when I'm hanging out around him, I realize, that, oh no, she has a girlfriend. She's a full lesbian.
But how's she getting wet?
I mean, you could probably like even if you were like pretty disgusted by a penis, you could probably still hop on one for 15 minutes if you're a woman and ride it for a video, right?
You know,
I doubt it's that hard.
You know what I wonder is like Carl Jung, right? The most famous psychologist of all time, one of them. He said, and he was kind of liberal, like, yeah, he said, everyone has gay experiences. You can, whatever. But he said, it seems to me that no matter how you slice it, and he was gay and stuff, he said, no matter how you slice it, it seems to me that a male on male or a gay relationship is an adolescent mind that you have to grow up out of. Like it's like you're a youthful mind, you're exploring your stuff, but eventually when you're done playing around, you go back to getting married to a woman. And I'm like, bro, if the biggest genius in history wrote that essay, how the fuck am I gonna debunk him? Am I homophobic for reading that essay? Like, what would you say to him? You'd say he's wrong?
Probably.
What's the argument?
I think some people are just gay.
Damn. I had Carl Jung and he had that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see being gay as like an immature thing.
No, I'm not. I didn't see
More
it.
of a gay thing.
I didn't see it as immature, but I said, why is the biggest psychologist of all time?
I feel like if he was watching, he might say that he's being misquoted. I'm just guessing.
No. It's an essay. He wrote an essay, and
essay.
it wasn't an attack
It's true?
piece. It wasn't an attack piece. He said, go explore, but when you're old, go back to a woman. Like when you're 40, 50, that's how he worded it. It's not like he was saying, go be straight. He was saying, eventually you come out of it. And which is weird because I know a lot of gay dudes, they're not immature. They're business, you know what I mean? Unless they're doing blow. But you know what I mean? I won the fucking debate. Look at you guys.
I mean, yeah. I mean, our attitude, I think, is pretty much like, oh, people can just be gay. Who gives a fuck? And your attitude seems to be more like,
no, my
know.
attitude seems to be like, I never gave a fuck if someone's gay. But when I start reading about the biggest names in history who wrote these kind of studies, Freud, Jung, like we study these guys in Yale and Harvard. Why don't we study those other essays? Is it like, what the fuck?
I mean, it was like a long time ago.
But we study all the other stuff.
The stuff that people consider like current or useful, right?
I don't know. I think really why I never feel homophobic speaking, and I've never had a gay dude even say that, unless it's online. But in person, they love me, bro. They love me. But check this out. Why I'll never feel homophobic is like, bro, the world is gay. Like all the money is at the top. The top is gay. You know what I mean? Like how are they suppressed if they got all the fucking money? I went to LA. I went to some fashion thing. And they're like, yeah, come do like some kind of like wear some gay stuff, right? That was like I could have made millions. I'm like, if I was gay, you think I'd be chilling here? I'd be on a fucking yacht. If I turned gay right now, I'd be on a yacht tomorrow
There's
in
gay
LA.
yachts. It's like exclusively gay yachts.
I'm saying to be gay is like a fast track to being a millionaire, bro. Am I crazy?
I mean, what if you were gay tomorrow? What would you do to start earning $1 million?
You could do rap. All the labels are owned by gay dudes, right?
No.
Well, I mean, they talk about it. Yes, yeah. At the covers, They do the cover stuff, the photo shoots, the magazines.
I would say the owners of the record labels usually aren't even really
Not the
involved with
owners
that
of the
kind
record
thing.
labels. What am I trying to say? The editors of the magazines, right?
I think you're thinking of Jews.
What is that?
Well, the record labels, realistically.
What is it? What is a Jew?
Jewish people.
I've never heard of that.
I mean, probably not all, but like a lot of.
I know what you're trying to do. Okay.
Fuentes it up real quick.
I grew up with Kanye.
You grew up with them?
I love Kanye,
Okay.
but it's not a religion. If you read Morals and Dogma, Albert Pike's the highest level Freemason. There's a statue of him.
You're giving me a real reading list for after.
If you read it, it's not Jews, it's not Muslims, it's not Christians. They're called Luciferians, bro. It's a Luciferian pact, and what it is just Antichrist. That's all it is. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if you're a Muslim, Jew. It's just Antichrist. That's why on the TV they just attack the cross. They don't. No one here would dare talk shit about a Muslim, but Christians, you could talk shit about. It's like white guys. You can shit on white guys all day, bro.
I feel like me and him have probably done stuff that might have been considered shitting on Muslims at times, like specific acts of Muslims. Maybe not Muslims as a whole, but
what have you done?
I don't know. Complained about terrorism.
Adam, you see how you shitting on a white guy is like the most normal shit now.
I know. I hate that too.
No, I shit
You
on
gotta call it
on
out.
white guys all the time. I
No,
can't stop.
But whenever white people are like using their whiteness as like the joke of like, look at me, I'm stupid, I'm lame, I'm white. I'm just like, ugh, we gotta nip that shit in the bud.
Do you agree?
Yeah, obviously, I talk about this shit all the time.
It's kind of cringe.
It's weird.
Damn, I stole that from you too. I never even heard you talk about that.
No, people got mad at me because they're like, if you see it like, oh, everyone can bully the white kid in high school, why do you just talk shit about white people? I'm like, bro, watch my content. I hit all the race, every color. I fucking all of them. Not enough to lose this job here, but just enough to get the views.
I want to hire you. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, but it's a great. I love that idea.
I think you know what it would be, kind of like blue red, bit of conspiracy. I grow, I use you guys, and I fucking become the next thing. When I use you guys,
Right.
I'm at the fucking top.
But
And
we
then-
could have a lot of fun in the meantime, right?
Exactly, and you guys could use this footage and say, look how fake he is. He doesn't respond to me anymore. And then I have to respond to like media pressures and shit.
What do you think has been holding you back?
I swear to God, what held me back is girlfriend for a year because I was like, oh, I'm going to be a Christian. I'm going to be, fuck that bitch, bro. She ruined my life. And I always was curious. I'm like 80% sure I hate women. That bitch sealed the deal, bro. I actually lost $80,000 on that girl. The relationship ended with her in jail, right? Because she threw a phone at me. And I've never been hit that hard. I was like, holy fuck, bro.
It's really
I
decked
called,
you?
she threw a phone at me. I called security. I was like, get this fucking bitch out of here. And you know how they do the cry thing? The police come and some feminist bitch, this fucking whore. She goes, baby girl, come here. I know he's abusing you. And she's crying. She's like, no, I want to stay with John. And the bitch was like, what the fuck? The police come. And in my head, I'm like this. Yo, my life's fucking over. Who the fuck is going to believe this guy over the 100-pound girl? And I'm looking at her. She look at me. I'm shook. And we're just waiting. And the police flashlight my face, a busted lip. And they lock her up in front of me.
Wow.
High five, bro. What the fuck? You think God don't got my back?
That was a beautiful tale.
But I had to pay $5,000 to get her out.
Oh.
Yeah. And
You never saw that money again?
I love her, but goddamn, if I didn't have this bad year, I still wouldn't have done shit. Because I don't like setting up the cameras and shit. But I'm not doing Twitch and YouTube. I'm on to fucking Jumper and bigger shit.
Yeah.
You can stay too, and let's fucking go, man.
You live out here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought he imported you from Miami.
No.
Okay. Zherka, it was a great time getting to know you, man. We definitely should do some stuff. Let's keep talking about that. You guys, thank you very much. I feel like we owe her like additional camera time because
Well, I just want some more clips. Can we do like a rapid fire round?
Yeah.
okay, sure.
I'm just gonna read off some questions.
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go take a piss. You just subject him to this. I'll be right back.
Good luck, Zherka.
Oh, it's me. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's a woman's question.
Okay. We're gonna do like a bunch.
I'm going to humiliate you.
That's not the goal. I'm just getting your opinion.
I'm saying if it's counter to my, like, if it's
I'm
like,
not giving an opinion. I'm
All right,
just
just go,
asking
go,
you
go.
questions. Okay. Where's the best place to hit on women?
Definitely, if you want quantity, a bar, because the bitch is drinking, I'm with my friends. But, like, what are you looking for?
Sex.
Yeah, a bar. Those bitches are whores, bro.
Okay. If you're in a relationship, is it cheating to go to the strip club?
Nah, because strippers aren't human.
Would you date a girl who's had an abortion?
Date, like, marry and, move on with, or just use her for some ass, or what do you mean?
Date. Romantically.
Oh, so use her. Okay.
No.
Romantically, no. But, like, if she got a nice ass, I'll be like, yo, I know you sacrificed to Moloch, but, like, we can repent and I can have that one more time. Because if I don't hit it, someone else is. And at least, the Christian's going to hit it.
Okay. Would you date a girl who makes more than you?
The only time women make more than me is if they're fucking ugly Hillary Clinton or if they're hoes. Like OnlyFans. So I wouldn't date a OnlyFans girl because I don't like other men. I didn't let the girl I was dating. I said to her, I'm like, yo, are you sure you want to date me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you know who I am? She's like, yeah. And so she stayed in her fucking house for a year. Like, you know how miserable it is to date me? Like, why do you even sign the contract? And so OnlyFans girl that goes out and parties, no, I wouldn't date that. What the fuck? Hell no.
Okay. Does a woman's body count matter for dating?
Of course it does. If the bitch has a lot of bodies, that bitch is traumatized. That bitch got, she was traumatized. And I'm not saying men aren't traumatized. Something happened to us. Something happens to all of us. But if you come up to a guy and say, yo, I have 100 bodies, you're like coming up to me and saying, bitch, hey, John, I'm just broken. I'm mentally broken. Like, no girl actually wants 100 bodies. That's like a myth.
So what's a good number?
0 is the best, but if they have like one long-term boyfriend that you could beat up, I like that. If they're with some fucking gangster, I hate that.
So 0 to 1.
Yeah, 0 to 1.
Okay.
So you got to get them in high school when you're in high school, so you're not a pedophile. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think men and women can be platonic friends?
I can be friends with a woman if she's ugly, but she can't be friends with me. The bitch is trying to suck my dick every single time. I swear to God, I'm not doing that. I'm not Andrew Tate, right? I don't do I don't show my emotions. I'll tell you the truth. God is watching. I'm telling you, every woman I've ever had, bro, they're fucking. And it's like, are you going to say 500 of them? 500 I've had are all. What are the chances of that? It's almost like there's a pattern. And I'm not saying she's born. I'm saying 80% of marketing is designed to the woman. She holds the credit card. 80% of marketing, meaning when she's watching Britney Spears as a kid and stuff, she's more programmed. Adam watched MTV and all that shit. He's not that programmed. Adam can go play chess. You'll never see a bitch play chess. You know what I mean?
You ever seen The Queen's Gambit?
No, but my brother loves that.
Okay. It's about a woman who is very good at chess.
Fantasy?
Based on a true
It's
story.
a fiction, bro.
What about the Botez sisters? They play chess.
Yeah.
They fucking suck. Those girls fucking
No,
suck.
they're better than you.
It took them 20 years, bro. I could catch up in a year, right?
You should.
You should try that.
You should definitely do that.
That would be
They
great.
they hate me because I roasted the shit out of those girls.
Yeah, you
Really?
just did it again. So I mean,
Fuck those girls.
Jesus.
Bro, all I did is like make a couple jokes and they got mad and they're like, "Oh, that guy's kind of like mean."
I mean, the thing about chess is that you just have to play him and then we'll know who's better.
You know,
Train for a year.
Listen, let's put money on it.
What's your next question?
Let's put 5,000 on Botez girls on chess after a year of me training.
I was saying boats for a while.
Botez, right?
Yeah, Botez.
Yeah.
Is the gender wage gap real?
Yeah, basically why men make more than women is because men do this thing where they actually go to work. Holy shit, right? Women make less because they choose nursing and all these pathetic jobs, right? And the ones that want to act like men, they become fucking OnlyFans and stuff like that, and they get rich, and then they like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But yeah, it's definitely a myth. Like, dude, he agrees here too.
No, I don't.
They don't choose nursing, bro. Look in Sweden. They choose nursing, bro.
Nursing is a hard job. Nursing can be harder than
It's
being a
low
physician
paying.
sometimes.
It's low
But
paying.
you said they don't work. That's why they make less. That's working.
Most
They
don't work.
choose
The
jobs
nurse
that earn
works.
less, right?
Yeah, no, most don't work. First of all, you'll never meet a woman on earth that's ever had a job for life. Get the fuck out of here with that lie. Women work 4 to 8 years maximum. Then they get a boyfriend, husband. Who the fuck do you know is 60, 70 years old still working? It's only Hillary Clinton and the very manly women, the very masculine. But dude, women, like, they work for six years and they're like, I'm out. Adam, he's going to be working till he's fucking Joe Rogan's age, and Adam's always going to work.
He's only like 15 years older than me.
Fuck, bro, I'm fucking edit it out. I love
No,
Joe.
it's
And shout out Eddie Bravo. That's his best friend. Huge
figured
flat earther.
You're kind of the Eddie Bravo of
He
this
got me-
episode.
He got me on. He got me on.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. Is being gay an illness?
It's not an illness. It's more like, is Zherka fucking bitches at the club an illness? It's, you know what I mean? It's like, you're fucking up.
I think being gay is just ill, like in like a 90s hip hop slang style. It's kind of dope and funky.
Being gay, it just means you're bored, right? You'll never be bored with a woman because they're always, as boring as they are, they're always bringing arguments and, stirring the pot. That's why men live with them.
I think gay men are arguing as well.
No, dude, all my gay buddies, they fuck, they do blow, they never argue. You'll never see gay dudes argue. There's 10 of them right now in a penthouse fucking, right now. And they're always having fun. And I said this, I'm like, if I was gay, I would never be angry again. Ever.
You should at least consider it. You should at least give it a try.
I can't because I want to hate fuck women. I hate women. You're not getting it, Adam. I love men.
Was that it?
I mean, I can keep going. It's up to you.
Keep going.
Give him one more.
Okay.
Let's go.
Should guys pay for everything in a relationship?
Yeah, if she's listening, like my girls would sit, stand. They would actually sit and stand because I'm paying for everything. If I show her a bill, hey, I took you to every fucking country around the earth, and you're not gonna be an employee of mine? Are you fucking hot? You're not even working, bro. I'm fucking sweat. I was working 23-hour days, and I was losing my mind. I was losing hair, everything. I'm like, any girl that dates me, they're gonna be, before girlfriend, an employee. Meaning, anything I say, if I want coffee and stuff, and what's crazy about me, I never ask for coffee. I don't ask for dishes, nothing. I just sit down and start arguing with them.
I like that. You probably saw that clip of Andrew Tate where he's talking about how the most important thing for a woman is that when he comes home from the club drunk with his boys, that she is there ready to make him food. I'm like, this was just not a scenario that I would find myself in. This means nothing to me.
That's kind of gay because if you're at the club getting drunk and stuff, bro, that's feminine behavior, bro. You want to be sitting here with Adam saying we're gonna make $20 million fucking dollars. If Adam and I were at the club and partying, and we posted on Snapchat, people be like, yo, these guys have so much potential. But
I'm surprised you didn't end up wrapped up in that whole little Andrew Tate Romanian galaxy out there. I could have seen you hopping on the PJ with Sneeko and Fresh and Fit. And,
no, because I took a year off. I was just...
you missed out on the wave?
No, these guys are huge. Sneeko's like, these guys actually, you gotta have following.
Did Sneeko really get a 90 on an IQ test, or is that just a meme?
I feel like it's just a meme. He's a smart guy.
Oh.
So much as my fans hate it when I say that.
No, I met Sneeko. He's smart.
Okay.
And he knows what he's doing business-wise,
90 is pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think's a 90?
I've never taken one, and I'm not doing it here. Never. I would never take an IQ test.
I would never take an IQ test on live.
Yeah,
I don't want fucking people to find that out on stream.
I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, I don't know if you just take this part out. I took one live at low viewers, and the test stopped and said, "You are not eligible for this test because I took too much time on the third question." Bro, Adam, this is why I think IQ tests are bullshit. How you know you're smart is if you're given a shit situation and make money, you're smart. You're like the rat coming out of the maze, right? So some guys grow up with $5, they make 10 million. Some guys grow up with 10 million, like those rich white boys, they make nothing. They just drink and party. How you know you're smart is what you make out of the hand you're dealt.
Right.
Right? Like you bust ass, but how many podcast guys do you know who aren't posting that much and doing all variety content and stuff? There's so many lazy podcasts. This is the laziest fucking job. You know what I mean?
Some truth to that. All right. I got to go eat this piece of salmon, and then we're going to do another episode, right, Destiny?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that Dick Masterson?
I'm glad that you got he's on my stream fairly frequently. It's always this.
I've seen you guys, but
Okay, but hold
never
on.
this intently.
At the beginning of the episode, he made a compelling point that I'm just a nerdy autistic dude who can't tell when he's joking. What do you feel now at the end of this?
I feel like you seem to have a pretty good grasp on when he's joking or not. Although, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I do.
Adam,
I kind of feel like I'm not 100% sure.
You know, I think he's actually smart. The whole world points at me and says, "You're playing a character. You're trolling." He's the only one knows that he knows I'm not playing a character. I'm fucked.
Sock in your pants. Do you have a huge dick?
No, bro. No, I promise you.
It looks massive. What is this?
Yo, check this out.
I've never said that to anybody on the podcast before.
Bro, check this
or
out.
in life.
I'm glad. Yo, keep that clip
Looks
in.
like a giant. What the fuck?
Yo, check this out. I promise you, I got the smallest dick here. I promise you that. And I'm not proving it, but I'm saying I promise you. Because at my size,
Have you seen Destiny's dick?
I don't have a small dick.
Well, I haven't seen it. I'm just saying. How do you know?
because he fucks a lot of bitches. Me,
That doesn't just
That doesn't
make
mean
your
you
dick
have
bigger.
Yeah.
Adam, 260 pounds, and I'm only medium size. Like, that's fucking weak. You know, Shaq, those guys? Well, not Shaq, but big dudes have like, what's that Mandingo guy?
Mandingo.
I was supposed to have that.
There's a porn star dude named Mandingo.
I walk around with a fucking white boy dick. I was supposed to have this, bro.
Right.
At my size. So I feel like I got snaked there, but
Well, I actually watched a video from More Plates, More Dates where he talks about penis pump. He owns like 15 fucking penis pumps, and he claims that they do work, and you can get like an extra inch or inch and a half.
No shot.
He said it.
absolutely.
An extra inch?
I believe it. You know why I believe it? Cialis increases the blood volume 10%, and it adds. Cialis makes your dick so fucking big. The first time in my life, a girl went on a group chat in my city with 40 girls. Zherka's dick is huge. All 40 of them said, "Fuck, no, it's not." But that bitch I fucked on Cialis. So she thought it was huge because the blood volume, it increases. So there are things you can do.
The logic that More Plates, More Dates was using was basically like you can kind of stretch any of the skin on your body. Like you see people do it with their ears or
Oh,
shit
people
like
yeah,
that.
put a-
but for
yeah.
penis, it's not the skin that like that's doing the work there. The skin is just the thing on the outside. It's like all the caverns and shit that fill up inside, right?
Yeah, but if you could loosen up the actual skin, then you could potentially like get more blood in there and make it. And More Plates, More Dates claimed also that like
How much is
immediately
this?
after you do it, it's like maybe $100 or something, a couple $100. Soon after you do it, like he was talking about how he would do it in order to go have a sexual experience. So he would spend an hour pumping his dick and then go to see a girl, and his dick would look considerably bigger, at least from his viewpoint. And I trust this guy about everything else. So I figured like there's got to be
This is
something
how
to
when
it.
it comes to penis enlargement, this is my like go-to philosophy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is my go-to philosophy, okay? It's like the weight loss shit.
I gotta know, bro. Hurry up.
If something works for penis enlargement, you're not gonna have to go to some weird.
Let
shady
me
site on
write
the
this
internet
down, bro.
to fucking look for it. Like every motherfucker is gonna be talking about it. Like it'll be like sold at every gas station, every Walmart,
Okay,
every Target.
but-
As soon as there's a work, especially for $100, if you could add an inch to your dick for $100,
Check these numbers. He
Yeah.
says that you might have to do it for 1,000 hours to get an inch.
I think guys would do it.
Oh, I think so too. But
I
like,
think we get a discount. All three of us, right? If we buy that thing.
oh well, I'm sure there's penis pump companies watching this right now. So if they'd like to send them to the PO box in the
No, I'm
description,
with-
I can make sure they get to Destiny and Zherka.
No,
good.
we're,
I'm good with
we're
that.
sponsored by him, so we get a discount on the pump.
But
We're
they have
sponsored by
one that
who?
you wear while you sleep, so that seems like a good way to get a solid.
That
like
seems like a
7,
way to
8 hours.
wake up and have like a necrotic fucking dick that's falling off
I
because you
thought about
fucked
that
the
too.
pump up.
I'm scared that somehow one of my testicles would get sucked into
Oh,
it, and that I would
God.
wake up feeling like my ball was being sucked into outer space, like when they open the fucking hatch on the spaceship. I don't know. I definitely don't want that to happen.
Yeah, 'cause-
Do you ever have? Okay, here's a question. You've done a lot of porn. You fucked a lot of girls. You know how when you go to Chipotle and you order like a bowl of chicken, and you like on your third or fourth bite, the chicken is like fucked. It's like gristly or something. does it ruin the rest of the chicken for you, or can you just eat it with no problem?
What's the gristle in this
It's
example?
How
I'm
are you
just
gonna
asking for
link
the- I'm
this
just
to a
asking-
cock?
I'm just asking for the chicken. I'm just saying, like, if you get like a chicken thing or like a steak bowl or whatever, and you take a bite, and like the second or third bite is like, fuck, it's some nasty fucking shit. Can you eat the rest and not worry about it, or are you always thinking like the next bite's gonna be fucked? I'm just curious.
Well, like when I'm eating Chipotle or anything really, I feel like usually I have it so set in my head that I'm going to enjoy this food experience that
don't
they
care
could
if there's-
serve me a bowl of diarrhea and I might actually just consume the whole thing before I started to become cognizant of the fact that it wasn't the usual bowl.
Well, damn, good for
But
you.
if you're talking about pussy,
if you, well, the
He's gonna link it to a cock that a girl's just gonna keep fucking a small dick.
no, but this is
Right?
something I've heard from a lot of porn dudes, and I notice myself doing it as well, is that you can kind of compartmentalize your attraction in the sense that you might not find the girl completely attractive. You might think her vagina smells. You might think her tits look weird. But you could always find something about her to focus in on that you are attracted to.
Yo,
I've heard porn dudes say
he's
like
right.
Okay,
that
hold
they'll
on, wait,
just be
wait,
looking
he's
at
right,
the
he's right.
smoothness of the skin.
I was
And
gonna-
that-
Bro,
that's
bro,
it.
so-
They
I
just
was gonna-
focus on that.
If you're hitting it from the back and maybe you're not that into her, squint your eyes and it's her sister.
Squint your eyes in general, yeah.
You know,
Close
you
your
can
eyes,
do
yeah.
things to make her hotter and stuff. So I don't know what you're saying.
I was going in a totally different direction with that.
Right.
I was just curious, if you ever with a girl and she makes a mistake, like if she squeezes your balls too hard or she does something that like hurts you,
Right.
can you carry on the interaction, or does that fuck you in the mind?
Kick her out. What the fuck? She just squeeze your
If she
ball.
like hurt my balls a little, I'm sure I could get over
You
that
just
and
get over it
continue.
and just keep going.
Personality wise is where I run into harder situations, like dating wise. Like there's a lot of shit a girl could say to me that would make me never want to speak to them again, and it might be hard for me to even like fake the emotions in order to like have sex with her.
Is there anything in a sexual encounter where something happens and you're like, I can't continue? Aside from like an extreme, like she periods on you or something, right?
I mean, I've had girls defecate all over me, and I just washed it off and kept going.
bull dick. You're what
Well, for
the
porn, yeah,
Well, oh, no, wait.
bullshit.
That's a
You've
different
done
thing. If you're
that
doing-
that's a
shit,
job.
If
right?
you're doing a scene
What
for
a
it, that's
liar,
different.
bro.
Yeah, you're
But I mean,
right.
like in a casual hookup, like you're hooking up. Is there anything the girl does? Have you ever had a girl like riding you and come down on you wrong and like you're fucking,
yes,
like it hurts?
yes,
you can't go on?
yes,
Like,
yeah.
you just said
Oh.
you've never had sex. You said you only have
Well,
head.
Bro, I have
breaking
had
your
a
dick
bit.
though that's my biggest fear. Breaking
Oh,
the dick,
yo,
dude.
chill,
That's
chill.
because I know a lot of people to tap into, and it's fucking really
Yo.
scary. I'll be on the bench for many, many weeks. But
Oh,
I don't know, like yeah, that same thing. If a girl like shit all over me while we're having sex, then
then you could beat her up.
like why? Why
The
would
fuck are you talking about? Shit all over.
I'm sure I
that and
could
that?
continue, but I might right then and there just be like, okay, this
Bro,
is the end.
yo, you know most women nowadays are fucking rapists. I get these messages from
Wait. When you say fucking rapists, you mean they're fucking men that are rapists, or they are rapists?
most women today are rapists.
Okay.
And you're not even gonna debate this. I saw on those all those kind of channels, a lot of dudes growing up right now are saying they're getting fingered in the ass as a joke, and they don't like it, and the girl pressures it, and she doesn't like it. It's like a joke. Bro, if a girl ever put anything in my ass, I'd be in a cell right now. I would fucking unload
For
on
sure,
that. I
you
would fight.
need to talk about that beforehand.
Bro, but they
You
didn't-
shouldn't put anything in a woman's ass without asking as
But-
well either, because it's just a precarious area.
Adam, kids are so lost right now. They think they're impressing her by getting pegged, and then later they've been on my podcast and they said this. They're like, I didn't actually like doing that to him, and he would be on a podcast and he'd be like, I didn't like it either. Actually, it hurt, and I'm like, bro, you know you're getting raped.
Every community or subculture I've ever been a part of, a guy getting fucked in the ass would pretty much be met with like laughter and teasing and bullying. So I would love to know about the social circles in which you get teased and made fun of if you don't get fucked in the ass, because that's
Pegging is a thing where a lot of Zoomers out of high school, they get out of high school and then the girl talks about pegging as a joke, right? These guys know what I'm talking about, right? They're smiling. Look at them. They know what I'm talking about. A lot of the
they're
youth,
all like,
a lot of the youth get pegged to kind of impress her, and she's
Right.
just trying something new. They're just exploring, I guess. But I'm like, yo, imagine like getting pegged when you don't want it, but
Don't do
you're
it.
trying to impress her. That's crazy shit, bro.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Cinch your balloon knot up tight. All right, I'm gonna go eat this piece of salmon. We got another podcast out of this. Thank you very much, Zherka. Farha, appreciate you. I know it was a little bit, it was hard to contend, but yeah. He's got to pee. We out.